Hey guys, are you listening to me? Luiz Augusto Carrião. Valkyrie. Tô agora jogando mais Romancing SaGa. Eu só não vou poder falar muito em português quando os gringos chegar, porque senão aí vai ficar difícil. Eu tenho um canal BR, né? Aí quando eu fizer live eu vou fazer em português, mas esse canal aqui os gringos estão assistindo bastante. Valeu aí por entrar aí, o Luiz. Thank you for joining. Welcome, the AO Hero. I'm also loving this game. This game is pretty nice. The sound, the battle mechanics, the characters, the different styles. It's being a hero collector where you can actually collect something. I'm very, very happy with this stuff. So let me just get the link from the stream. I will just share that on my Discord channel so we can see if we can get some more people to join. We already have 11 people. That's pretty nice. Thank you for joining, everyone. We'll be doing some stuff on Romancing SaGa. Be free to ask me anything while I play the game. I will be playing it, farming some stuff. I will try to defeat some hard challenges as well. Try to see if my squad is good. Most of the time I farm the stage here. I really like this stage, Lurking Shadow. Yeah, Lurking Shadow. This is one that drops Terry. Everyone that asks me where's the best place to farm, I always suggest to get on this stage here and farm this stage. Also, can you guys please tell me if the stream is good? Is the audio good? Is the image good? Are there any sync problems? I think that's pretty interesting that some people say that Albert is not an SS rank. I don't really understand why. Albert has almost the same power level than some attackers. You should be to see my Steel Blade doing some damage on Overdrive. He is actually only missing little damage compared to Katarina, and some people still say that Albert is not on the highest tier on the game. I don't understand why. All the tiers lists I ever saw on this game besides mine says the Albert is just an S. But I need to do a tier list. I'll probably be doing one. Oh, the stage is just so easy. That's pretty good. Please, those that are joining, please say something so we can know who else is here. Oh, we have now a lot of stamina here. I also need to search for some equipment. I have some S equipments and I don't have the best version of them for all of my characters. I will try to do this in some minutes. Let me just finish this one. Hey, Russia Perry, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. We have a new video coming out today. I was working on it since yesterday actually, but it was not ready. I was trying to make it ready before the stream was done, but it couldn't be able to record it It involves a lot of stuff that I'm working on. I know a lot of people still have some doubts how the style system works on this game, so I was making a very in-depth guide about everything that makes a character, everything that makes a style different, roles and all of the other stuff. But I will probably be only ready to release by after we finish the stream, like 3 hours or 4 hours and max. By the end of the day, it will still be ready. Eduardo is asking me, he has Aggie and he's using STR and martial attack equipment. Which one is better? Actually, you need both, because the normal attack for and also the arts based on the mystical arts characters, they need both strength and Aggie. But Aggie is better, I will tell you, because it will make your martial arts character attack first, and not only that, it will increase his damage as well. So you need to get an Aggie plus as a sub-status of your weapon. That's the recommend and the best one. I think I only have one, even though I farmed it a lot of times on this event, on this stage, sorry, and it still didn't drop many, but one is okay. Hey, we have Eduardo Cordova. Oh, whoa, thank you for joining the stream. Please say something here when you join, because we can see who else is here live with us. And let me just show you guys the weapon that I have that it has Aggie as a sub-status. This one is for martial arts. I still don't have a martial artist being leveled up right now, but I will probably level up my Terry. Let's see if we have one. I think I have one. Maybe I don't. You see, we have here an STR plus and an Ind plus and also a Dexterity plus. But Aggie plus we don't. Unless it's on the top. Oh, I think we don't have one. Yeah, I still don't have one after farming this stage for just so many times. You can see that the drop rates are very, very low. But it's kind of makes up for you only need once. You don't need 30 or 50 of the same weapon. You just get the one each you need and max it off. You can see... no, I have one. Yeah, it's here. Max level already. But it's not evolved. It's an Aggie plus. You can see it adds 8 Aggie to your character. It's very nice. Mauricio Barisoni. Yes, again, messy, especially with this style with different names. Yeah, guys, this video will be very, very nice. I'm working very hard on that, and I think it will solve a lot of doubts that people still have with this system. I asked some friends to play this game and they got confused with the style system. I know a lot of people do, because it's very different than the other games. It's even different from the Romancing SaGa universe of games. And Saga Frontier didn't have this system. No other game from the Saga series had this system. So it can be a little different. This game is all about being different. The director of this game has always been very obtuse, I may say. He's very unique. All the games he does always have something that is very different than the other ones. I think it's very good to have something fresh. What does Aggie and Will do? Aggie actually increases the speed of your character, also can increase the evade, can affect the martial artist as well, and Will affects your resistance to magic and also the chance to inflict special ailments. Just like when you're trying to inflict paralyze, you still need some will to make it up. If you have high will, you will also have lower chances of being inflicted with status ailments. So this is why you have will. Love your content, keep up the good work. Thanks, Nicola Ruzik. I'm trying my best here. I'm not a fluent English speaker, so sometimes it may be hard for you guys to understand what I'm saying, but I'm trying my best. And the AO here is asking me if I have played all games in the series. No. I played SaGa Frontier 1, was the first one I got. I was a kid when I played that game. And I was such a huge fan when I started playing the game, because I still remember some of the themes behind the story were kind of very different than most games I was playing. There was some adult themes there. There was killing, framing. There was a police officer that was searching for things that was going on behind the scenes. There was a lot of different themes when compared to other Japanese RPGs, and I became a very huge fan of the series. SaGa Frontier 2 was very different than the first one, but I still have a very good value on that game. Beautiful art, beautiful story, a very beautiful story. I like a lot of the characters, even though not all of them stayed with you to the end, but it was very nice. I also played, I think, Unlimited Saga, never liked it. I played SaGa Scarlet Grace. SaGa Scarlet Grace is a pleasure, it's a very nice game. I also played other games that looks like SaGa, but it's not. I played, what did I play? I played that one for the 3DS, I think it's, I'm still trying to remember. If you guys remember, please tell me. The Alliance Alive is one of them. There's another one. I don't remember the name. The only SaGa game I ever played are SaGa Frontier 1 and 2. So I'm happy I pulled Alkaiser in blue. Rochelle Perry is saying this. Yeah, guy, Alkaiser is pretty fun. When I played the game, I remember he starts his scene with it's either a motorcycle or a car. And that point of view with those games when the PS1 era, it was very different. I never saw something like that when I was playing games. So, well, hey, Scene606, thanks for joining the stream. I still remember you coming to my streams when we played Vocar Automata. Now you're playing Romancing SaGa, very nice to see you here as well. Should play Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song. I tried to play Minstrel Song, but I think I already had a PS3 when I played the Minstrel Song, and I didn't enjoy the art. I know that a lot of people say that the art is a little strange, a little obtuse, and I do agree with that. I do agree with that aspect, but I don't really care about graphics when I play games, but I thought that it was way too much thing for me to handle when I had the access to the game. Because you know, SaGa Frontier can last for a large amount of hours. When I was playing the PS1 versions of, then I kinda spent like 120 hours on my SaGa Frontier 2 save. On my SaGa Frontier 1 it was like, I think, 80 hours or something like that. But I always come back to SaGa Frontier 1 when I'm bored with some games I'm playing. I really love that game, even more than SaGa Frontier 2. Basma Alexandros is saying hi. Thanks for joining the stream. Beans Got Game saying, I never heard of Romancing SaGa until this game. A lot of people never heard because we didn't get all the games in the series. We are receiving a lot of remakes recently because I believe Square Enix holds the creator of the series with very good heart. They love that guy. I know, because why would they just release so many remakes of the series? I really understand that they are not very easy accessible because they share a lot of different mechanics not everyone is used to. Romancing SaGa Re universe is a dumbled down version, so it's easier to understand some stuff, but it's still a little complicated. Like I said when I started the stream, some of my friends were trying to get to play this game and they kinda complaining a lot, simply because they were not understanding what was happening. But this game has a lot of depth. You just have to understand the systems and test different characters, choose your play style. There's a lot of viable strategies to play. So let's see here. Who else say something here? Rochelle Perry, what's the best way to farm character shards? So many of my styles are stuck between level 30 and 35. I would talk about this as training, but not only training. There is also another way to farm for this, and this another way will be a topic for a new video. But you can just see what I'll be doing. I will show you guys before the video is released. And Jared Quinones is saying same. Yeah, he also never heard of this game before. Basma Alexandros, SaGa Scarlet Grace more visual appealing than Minstrel Song. Yeah, I really love Scarlet Grace. When I tried to play that game, I didn't know I would just love it. When I started and I couldn't stop playing because there was a lot of things going. The very different design for world building and how to tell a story. But I think it was a good design. It's so different. I couldn't stop playing, but I never finished actually because I was in a moment when I had my YouTube channel. And since I have my YouTube channel, I can never finish a console RPG again. So let's see who else has some questions. Seth's V is saying that he got Azumi, Katarina, Gimme, and didn't spend any gems yet. These are 3 very strong characters. You can just add Rouge and Sophia and you will be done. You will have a very strong squad. And Beans Got Game says, I got an email from Square Enix to print on it in an app store and it reminded me of my favorite game, Final Fantasy VI, so I decided to give it a try. Yeah, we have some sound effects from Final Fantasy VI and the sprite art is very similar. It has to be the same artist, or maybe the group of artists. And I think it's even more charming than Final Fantasy VI because there are a lot of different type of characters. They have, like, we have lizards here, we have samurais, we have a character looks like a Joker, we have some characters that looks like from a circus, we have a lot of different things. And this is why this game has so much diversity. So someone was asking me what's the way for you to farm for some shards. Yeah, the answer is the same question I was doing before some people arrived. It's Lurking Shadow. You have to farm for Terry shards, and then you will use Terry shards to trade for white stones, and with white stones you get generic gold pieces that you can use to limit break your characters. I'll show you guys now. I will just go there to the menu because it's very hidden. Not many people even know that this exists in the game, but it will be a topic of my videos in the future. Also guys, if you would just please share this link of the stream with maybe Discord, maybe some people you know that play the game, so we can get more people to watch the stream. So now let's just go here, we go to menu, and there's this click item, then sell all. I don't know why it is sell all or just sell. And then you go to style pieces and you can search for someone that you have a lot of pieces, like I said, Terry. I think I already used my Terry shards. But no, we have 5 here. You can click on the shards and you click on exchange, and then you'll be changing for this pure white stone. You see that I'll be getting 500 with 5 shards. And by getting this, you can actually do this with your A styles as well. Let's go here, ScherBR. I will sell all of his shards. Click on max here and you see I will get 2.400 pure white stones. Let me click on exchange. You guys will see what happens. Go back here and then we go to shop, and then we go to exchange. And the exchange here on the shop shows all the shops you have in the game. Go to white crystal exchange and then you can go to gold piece and you will be trading some for gold piece. You see that this time by using 2.4k didn't really help because the cost is very high for a gold piece. So getting some SS style shards will help you with this, but it's still a very slow grinding. Very slow grinding. But it's there for people that want to spend their stamina. This game will give you a lot of stamina in the future, so there's no problem. And farming for Terry is easier than farming for Rouge, way easier. The stage is better, it gives you some status. You can see that even my characters that are very strong still get status from that stage. So let me go here on expeditions to just get someone back. Okay, we have the caves. Whoa, nice. So let's see what some more questions. Let's see. There's a lot of questions. What's the best way to farm character shards? Already answered that. Same. Was asking here. Let me see. Got a mail. Okay. Finally got Rouge Tanging Seed. Congratulations, Tenjin, because Rouge is very strong. Paralyze is the best type of crowd control in this game, because the enemy will be stunned for 4 turns. It's just too much. So S gear never drops. Man, it's like farming SS Rouge all again. But are you farming on very hard? Because farming on hard, it's very hard to get the drop for an S gear. So just don't do that. Just go to very hard, even if you are starting. There are 2 types of weapon that you can farm. I'll go there to very hard so you guys can see. And it means that you can start getting the first version of an S weapon. Just go here on this. Let's start on the start of the all. Let's go to very hard. On stage number 3, you start dropping this weapon here that is called, let's see the name, I don't remember the name, as Akisekas. I think this is the spelling. So after this sword here, you can see that you get another version of a sword, an S-type, I think by chapter 4. I think it's chapter 4. Yeah, I think this is the one. You see, we have another version called Falcata. So the difference in difficulty between the chapter 4 and the chapter 1 is very huge. So just farm the first version. The second version is usually better than the first one. But you have to wait to get stronger to farm that. So farm the first one, upgrade it, evolve it, make it your weapon of choice for some time, and then you can trade later. There's no worry on spending your materials, because there's a lot of materials in this game, and evolving weapons, the materials that involve upgrading weapons will be unlimited. You will be able to farm them every time, especially on the weekends. So we have more questions here. 30 times to get Rouge. Okay, very nice. 30 times is very fast. Not many people get that. What about generic shards? Save them for something important in the future. Just use them on our yearly party. Just save them. That's my opinion. The game is not so hard right now. You don't need to just get to level 50. And if you really do, if you feel like you need to do some upgrades to your styles, getting to level 50, then when the moment comes, you can decide, but not right now. Right now, even style level 30 is enough to clear everything we have here. If you're having trouble, you're probably doing something wrongly. So let's just let our squad be running here on auto so we can read more questions. Yeah, let's just run Terry stage again. I need 2 claws. I still need 1 more claw. Finally beat the final chapter. Okay, congratulations, Eduardo. And Daxma Alexandros is asking, Sam, this game is Romancing SaGa Japanese. Imperial Saga are not letting me play any pre-CO console games. I know that Imperial Saga Eclipse is regarded as a very good game with story. Romancing SaGa Re universe doesn't have a really good story in my opinion. But I don't really care about story because I really love the mechanics. So let's see if there's more thing here. Hello, Cher. Alexander, well, welcome to the stream. You are always there with me, with the Brazilian channel. You are always with me since Volcar Anatomia. Thank you for joining the stream. Wargen is asking, hello, start the game. Thank you for helping with your videos. Thank you for joining the stream, Wargen, and keep up with the channel. We will have more videos coming. Jared Quinones is asking, my team is blue, Rogue, Sophia, Actor, and Azami, but I also want to use Alkaiser and Katarina. Is my team fine or should I switch someone out? First of all, you should not have only one party. We'll be talking about this in other videos, but every single character has different resistance and also strong God-centered type of damage. And Katarina is slash type. And you're seeing Alkaiser. Alkaiser is blunt damage. You cannot compare both. At the same time. You should be using 3 damage dealers and 2 supporters most of the time. So you have to build at least 3 squads because you have Blunt, Slash, and Pierce. Pierce is still the hardest one to build because it includes only bows, spears, and rapiers, and there are not so many good characters in these 3 weapons yet. At least for claws we have Kaiser, we have Cat, we also have Azami. These 3 together are already a good choice. So let's see, will you pull for Christmas? I think about Azami because I went then skills. I still don't have Azami, but I will pull for Christmas just to get her as style, at least. I like to have some diversity on my squad. I like to collect heroes, even though I do not like seasonal characters. I think they are kinda overused in most gacha games. But I will be summoning just because of Azami. I still don't have her, but I will. I hope I will in the future. So let's see how else is saying here. Rouge is a lie, he doesn't exist, still farming for him. Yeah, it's since 606, yeah. When I started this game on the Japanese version, I got Rouge in less than 10 tries. I was very excited because I know that it was very hard to get in. But I never played for too long with the Japanese version. But the global version, I tried to get him in a full day and a half. It was enough, but I think I only got him around rank 70. Yeah, took quite some time to get him. So what else is saying here? For Christmas, it took me 300 tries to get Rouge, more or less, but he's really good. Yeah, and there was some guy saying in my comment sections that I was lying, saying that Rouge is good when I did that review, saying that he doesn't do damage and something like that. Some people just want to get the character and just replace someone on their squad and think they are already good for use. But guys, there are rankings on skills. You have to increase the style level. You have to just think your formation is okay with your character. You have to think about a lot of stuff. You cannot just drop a character on your squad and think that he will replace and do more damage than your best one. There's a lot of strategy on this game, and you have to think better when choosing your best squad. So, will you re-upload the stream? Yes, Blue Paradox, I will. Amazing video so far, keep it up. All your guides are very useful. Thank you for the amazing video. Thank you, High Plan, for your compliments. I try my best to do this. It's a little hard for me because I'm not a fluent English speaker, but I will keep trying. And there are another video coming today. I'm still on the editing phase, and it will be very good. We'll be talking about styles, the difference in between styles and the ranks, and also how inheritance works, and why some characters learn things from another entirely character. We'll be talking about this on the next video. Let's see, still ranks. Is there clear info about how rank affects skill power? I heard it's 80% damage plus when it reaches level 99. I will confirm this, especially because of the next video, and it will probably be included this info as well. Blue Paradox, I got him someday. At the moment, I'm using the time to farm him to level masteries. Some people are still talking about Rouge. Soviet PC style and cap level 42 for level masteries. Yeah, it's very good for you to just go to level 42 with your styles. You will have to do this eventually. You see that I sold some shards from my A style, but I do not really care how much about A styles because we keep getting them, and as long as we keep summoning. So in the future I want to have level 42 with all of my styles being A or S. Let's see, I feel like I reached the plateau with 20k CP. What can we farm around the CP? This stage here, actually it's there because this image is inverted. Lurking Shadow is where you should be farming. This is the best place for farming. You can see that. Look at my CP. I will show my CP. I'm very close to 25k CP, and I still get level ups on this stage because this is the best place. There are no stage on this game, on this moment, that will give you more status than this one. All the other stages, all the other hard stages will give the same values as Lurking Shadow. This is why I made on my video that explains you the guidelines on how to do and what to do, and this is the recommended stage. You see, I'm very close to 25k. Still not there, but very close. I'll get there. You also have to remember that I didn't improve my gear yet, only my weapons. So when I improve it, it will increase a little. So who else is asking? I don't care if Hector is not the best character. He's my favorite and never coming off my team. That's good, actually, because Hector is a fan favorite on the Japanese version. He has at least 3 different SS styles, or even more, I'm not so sure. But he will stay with you for quite a lot of time. Even if it's not exactly this SS Hector, maybe another version, but you will have a different version of it. So let's see if someone else has more questions. Who is a good tank? I'm using the free girl, but she's not really good in my opinion. Yeah, she is good, but she exactly can't be the best type of tank in this game. The best tank is Albert. Albert is the best tank. He is on the front of my squad, you can see here. He does good damage. He has a SS type of damage skill. He has parry. Parry negates any type of damage that comes towards him, unless it's sleep. And enemies barely cast sleep on this game. You have to use hidden formation that increases aggro when he's on the front, and by increasing aggro, his normal attack also increases aggro. With time, he will become the best way to survive on this game. I will show you here. Let me click. I will just remove full power auto, and I will use my parry so you can see what happens. Steel Blade, 40.6k damage, and people still say that he doesn't do damage. I don't know. I don't know who are these people. I don't understand them. Some people are saying here, let me see, who is a good tank, I already said, is, the other tanks can be either Monica, you can also use Gustav as a tank. They are the second best choices. It's better to farm Rouge on very hard. No, you can only farm for Rouge on normal. On hard, it drops his shards, but it's only one shard by any time he drops. So you have to run that and get the shards 40 times to compensate for a single drop of the character. I don't think it's worth. I don't even think it's worth to farm for Rouge unless you have nothing else to do. I will still be farming for Terry. I even want to get Terry maxed. Really appreciate the comment you're making on this game. Not many people are covering. Yeah, I think not many people believed in the success of this game. I don't know why, because it's very good with gacha rates, very good with the free-to-play level. I think it's the best one I ever seen. I've played a lot of gacha games, and this one is the most generous of them all. They still say the SaGa Final Fantasy is also good on this regard of being very generous with free-to-play players, but it's not. Romancing SaGa is not a no franchise, only Final Fantasy is. So this is why maybe this won't get the same coverage. People just like to play Final Fantasy games. I was playing also War of the Visions, but I got very tired. I'm still playing it, but my phone doesn't turn off. I have to farm the whole day, whole days and days and days and days, and I don't understand why. And there's limitation on how many stamina potions you can use on that game. On this one, no, you can just stack a lot of stamina potions and use on a day that you have time. You also have the exploration system here that can increase all of your status even when you're not playing. So we'll have live in PT. I don't understand with this question. Sidro Eldros asking me this. Can you elaborate on this? So is there any way to increase skill number 3 on auto, or that's just RNG? I will just show you here. When I start this, you can see that when I click on auto, all of my characters will just use their high cost skill available. If you manage to get your skill tree to at least 10 BP, and it's the highest cost you have, it will be used on auto. So that's how you farm for it to increase the ranks. You have to make your last skill at least 10, so when you start a battle you get 10 BP, it will always be used when you start. So this is how you rank it. So let's see who else is questioning. I'm stuck on 413, very hard guess, and doomed. I remember it being very hard, but I tried so much to defeat that boss, and when I was able to defeat, I got to this stage, where everything becomes easier because these enemies are weak to slash and also to paralyze. They can be very easily paralyzed. So try to push a little further, use some tickets, try to get a little more status, push a little more with your equipments, and you'll probably be able to clear that stage and get to 415. So spare you an active skill, yeah. You have to actually choose it and spend 7 BP to use that. So I would do that on the next run. Let's try here. Let's see if anyone is... the French are here. Nesqui. Thank you for joining the stream. Let me remove full power auto and then we will be talking about parry. How do I get my characters to learn their S or A skills? As you have no idea how the mechanic works. The next video this channel will release, it will be, like I said, probably 3 hours after this stream. We'll cover everything about inheritance and how you can different choice between A, S, or SS styles, and a lot more than that. Just wait a little more for the video to come, because I can't explain everything on this video here, because the streaming won't cover this. It's a lot of things to talk. There are images that will explain it better. But I just have to say that it's not so hard to understand once you fully get the idea of how it works. The game doesn't really present you all the systems very well. They use some very... they use a lot of images, but the wording is not exactly the better choice of them. So let's see who else has some questions. Sorry for my broken English, guys. Spirit already said that. Do you know how that works with multiple SS forms of a character? Does it share status with either SS or S in versions or no? This will be on the next video, 3 hours from now. 3 hours from the end of the streaming. But yes, they do share status, but not as you think. I'm stuck on 2-1 very hard. Super doomed. And it's a little hard to clear some stages. You have to just keep using more expedition tickets and see if you still have more equipment to use. And keep trying, guys. There's no many secrets here. I said that I was trying parry, but I didn't. Let me just finish this run here, and I'll try again. Let's see who else has more questions. I'm still here seeing... Oh, I got pretty unlucky with my draws. My best units are Cat and Guinea, but besides that I don't have anything good. But since I already invested quite some time in the game, I don't want to reroll. This is Blue Paradox. These are your only SSs, because actually Guinea is very good, Cat is also good. Azami does a little more damage, but the damage is not so far apart than you think. Let's see here. Man, I should keep farming for Rouge. Ace is saying. Yeah, everyone should farm for Rouge because he's very, very strong. Stronger in the meaning that he can help you clear content without much trouble. He just paralyzes the boss. Some bosses can be paralyzed for 4 turns, and you can inflict paralyze again and it will become a loop. I feel like wasting my staminas. You can waste your stamina. There's no problem with stamina. You always get more stamina potions, and there are ways to farm it. Let me see. Very informative and helpful. Thank you, Hagar, Soar. This is all I try to do. Should I open all 5 spots in training? Yes. I still didn't make a video about this because I'm releasing them shortly. But you should be doing this. You should just upgrade to 5 and just keep increasing until you can get to 5. Is Xenon playable at all? Yeah. He will eventually become playable. There are lots of characters that belong to the original universe. And they are very unique, I must say. Some of them looks like a circus team, some of them look like the Joker. They use a very different style, and a lot of them will become available in the upcoming months. But it will take some time. Let's use Parry here, and you guys will see what happens when he parries. Parry was really good on Romancing SaGa 2 as well. Tenjin Seed. I remember you, Tenjin Seed. Welcome to the stream. Mythology 100 is asking, so we should stop using all of our expedition tickets on our top units? You should when you are only gaining HP, and then that's where you should stop. You see I'm paralyzed this enemy here. Let's use parry again. Maybe it will negate the attack. How does training work? Training is just exactly like expedition, but instead of gaining status, you will be getting shards. 1 shard every 6 hours. This is what happens. But you have to just keep giving them energy, and will cost you gold and can be a lot costly when you start the game, but eventually it just falls off and you can do that every time. Okay, awesome. Can wait for that new video then. Okay, yeah, please wait for that. I'm creating a lot of images. I'm working on that since yesterday. The next video about after this one will be about the best places to farm when you are stuck in the game. Because some people will probably use their expedition tickets wrongly, and without expedition tickets you don't have many options. You have to just do story mode, and if you do story mode you have to know what's the best place for you to farm. So let's see. Dude, I cannot get Rouge. Yeah, keep trying, guy. One day you get him. Let's see. Share Rennie. Welcome, Ren. You said that you will come. Nice seeing you here. Monkey Man, is it worth evolving a gear until you're lucky enough to get S gear? Well, some weapons you should do that, like Sophia, because Sophia weapon is just staff with holy element. You do not have an S version of that yet. You should just upgrade it to max. Sorry, it's not a staff, it's a hammer. It's a holy hammer. There's only an A type of this hammer, at least for now. And if you are very stuck and you think that upgrading will make a little better damage, you should do that. Do not worry about materials for upgrading weapons. You keep getting it. There are a lot of dungeons that will give you. They just rotate, but on the weekends you can play all of them together. Just choose what you need and do not worry about materials for upgrade. Use everything you have, whatever you need. Thanks for the response, man. I don't know how to switch style. You do not switch style exactly. You do not play with characters in this game. You play with styles, but you also have the character. It's very strange at the same time that it's very different. I will show you a little here, but like I said, all this information will be available on the next video I release on the channel. Let's go back here. I will show you guys by going to my menu. Loading should have been a little faster on this game, but I think it uses the Unity engine, and that's why the loading is not the best. So when you go to your parties, you click on styles, you see that you have a lot of things here, but you have blue, cat. You see I have cat here, this cat, and I also have another cat up there. This cat here. Like I said, you do not play with characters, you play with their styles. The characters that you have are not here. They are hidden. You have to click here on this menu. Let's wait for the loading. Okay, menu. And then you go to character list. Now you have the list of characters you have. And then let's just go to Cat. Cat is probably... Where she is? Vagabond. Cat is here. You can see we have two styles. These two styles belong to the same character. If you have more, it will appear more. It doesn't appear if you don't have the style. So this is where you check your characters. Okay, so let me see if there are more questions. I will just keep running some other stuff so we can talk and play on the same time. Let me just get some missions done here. Okay. I have to do some runnings on my Louston dungeons. This is the day for this. Let's see, now I understand why parry is so strong. I'm using to being a passive skill. Yeah. You have to use it, but it negates everything. And if it has a high aggro, it means that you'll be saved a lot of times. Let's see what we have. I think I will just go do some pierce. Yeah. I don't know if I can clear on auto this 8 here. Let's see. Let's click on auto. Let's see what else is people asking. So I guess I'll use up all the expedition checks. Yeah, just use them. You get more in the future. Hagar, Sorku, thanks for the response. Pokemon Seichu, my team is currently Sophia, Rouge, Albert, Shaw, and Nectar. I recently pulled Guinea. I should switch Shaw or with Guinea or just keep the team as it is. You should replace Shaw. Sadly, Shaw is an elemental weapon type character. He needs an elemental weapon that does not exist in the game yet. So his damage is very restricted because of that. S.A.L. is asking, should I open all 5 spots in training? Yeah, as soon as possible. Dinosaur is asking, where a good place to farm armor enhancement materials? I don't really have this question for you yet. I will have to dig this information and release another video talking about this. Tenjin Seed is asking me if I finished the tower. No, but I should be ready for this already, because when I was on soft launch, I was able to clear up to floor number 25. I have to go there. I can go there with you guys to see if it's easy or not. Right now into my setup. Kay is asking, is there equipment that increase stun affliction? No, right now no, but we will get some stones that we can infuse with our weapons that will grant them passives. I think there's one for stun. I think there's no for paralyzed, but for stun there I think there is. But I'm still not knowledgeable about this mechanic because it's still on Japanese version. Let me see who else is asking. Hey, what's up, brother? How you've been? Joseph Flores. I think this is Brazilian guy. I'm Brazilian as well. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm at 15 CP and I was on 16. Let's go. Yeah, good luck with that. You should upgrade very fast up to 20k. If we have a unit with a lower rank variant, should we consider leveling up the lower ranks to get skills for our styles? You should train them just to learn their styles at least, and also to send them in expeditions, like I said on my expedition system video. But I still recommend you using to clear content your SS styles. You can see that we have S. Albert. S. Albert is very fine, but he's actually a jammer instead of a defender. So the role in your squad will change very much if you just keep changing the styles of your characters. They are very different sometimes. So maybe it's good to just use them on expeditions, and only when you can just solo the content very easily on auto. Let me see who else is questioning. I did beat 413. Keep it up training, guys. Yeah. Someday you get, because on this game you just have to take time for farming. Right, so notice that on hard and very hard your gear comes altered. Like I have an X-Sax plus Dex and a light element hammer. Is there any way to craft bonuses on my gear, as the gear has a slot for something? Do you know what goes in it? Well, only S weapons will have the plus status when drop it. I don't know if they can drop with plus status on hard. Probably yes, but the drop rate is just awful. And you have two choices. You can drop the status or the status with a plus. The status with a plus adds one more point on something. Just getting the status will add 3 points. Getting the plus will add 1 more point, so you have 4 points of bonus because you got the special version of the weapon. You can infuse, like I said, these stones in the future, but not right now. And then your weapons will have passives. Is Gustav S worth building if I don't have the SS version? I think no. What do you think of the S shop offers, like S shards for 1000 coins, especially for the 30 times expedition for 250 gems? Look, I could have said that I really understand the value of gems on this game, but I am a free-to-play player. If you are using purchasable gems, I don't know if you should be doing this. I have to make a video about the value of things. I do not spend gems on anything unless it's for banners, because you have to have 45k gems to guarantee a character when it appears on a banner. So you see, I am very, very close to that. So I'm better just saving gems all the time. Let's see, should I use Urpin or Gustav instead of Katarina? Both Urpina and Gustav has taunt. You can't use both together without really changing your formation. So you have to choose one of them. Katarina is slash damage, and Urpina and Gustav the same thing. Katarina is strong at first and then she falls off. I think Gustav is better than Urpina most of the time. So we can go to the challenge. We can go there. We can go to Spiral Corridor. Let's see if the enemies are hard. But it's strange because they are saying there's 21 days left. I didn't think it was just so many days. Let's go to Spiral Corridor number 26. Let's see more questions. Should I use Urpin? Okay, easily, but Katarina is good too. Katarina is good. She's very strong at the start of the game because her growth rate for STR is very high. Should I raise the level cap of any unit? You should, but only with their specific pieces. Do not use the global universal pieces before you are stuck in the game. Let's see, Osmar Melendez. Couldn't I use Katarina as my tank since she can tank as well? Katarina can't tank. I don't know why your Katarina is tanking. I don't understand. Monica can tank. Katarina can't. But if you got Gustav, then definitely use him instead of, and you can have Katarina's tank DPS. I'm using Albert as a tank at the moment. Yeah, Albert is the best one. Omar Melendez. Then we have Rhaegar Sword. Okay, that's good too with his parry. Yeah. Parry with Albert is just incredible. If swap Katarina for Gustav and try him. Yeah, do that. Good idea, just use gels to buy shards for level breaking. No. Guys, we are on the start of the game. The game is only having one event, and all of the other event types are fixed. We will always have the Spiral Tower, we will always have the Coliseum, we will always have the dungeons that are hard on level 8, 9 and 10, they are always here. So why the rush? You do not need a level 50. The increase in status between level 30 and 50 will matter more in the future when new caps to our final status are released. And then a difference between 40 increase in STR to 50, maybe 10% increase will be a little more important. But not right now, this doesn't really help you as you think. So let's see who else has some questions. Is there any exchange for hero shards later in the game? Yeah. All new events will have some characters that you can exchange for shards, but depending on the event, will be some S styles. Hardly you have SS styles, but you always have some event that will give you some SS shards as well. Let's see, I got Katarina and the Axe Girl with an SSS skill. Both hit really hard. Yes, it's Ellen. Ellen hits very hard for a character that it's next builder. The Axe is just like most games in the series, and it is a very good STR with bad dexterity and usually bad Aggie. But she has the highest type of damage for skills so far in the game. She can be very good. She's not exactly recommended on my list because damage on this game is simple. You will have lots of options with damage. Damage dealers always easy to be replaced, but jammers that can inflict debuffs and supporters and tankers, those cannot be easily replaced. And also she's a slash type of damage. Slash damage is very easy to find. Oh, we just got a new level up. This is floor number 26. We got some spiral tickets. I already used some of my spider tickets. I recorded, but I still didn't post because I was trying to just post information instead of whatever, just summoning. But I will be releasing videos with summoning as well. So we are now on the floor 27. I don't know if this is hard. I know that people complain about, I think, 29. Let's see who else has more questions. Please, guys, you can ask some questions. Also, I must say, if you want to just support the channel, you can do so by using the super chat option. I am trying to purchase a new gig because I lose too much time with my edits because my PC is like 9 years old right now. I'm using even a bad PC that on 9 years old. It's AMD Fusion. That processor is terrible. It's a 4-core, but it really lags when I'm doing edits, and I really need your help to just purchase some new stuff to make more videos and more content faster. But that's only if you do not, if it doesn't matter for you. So let's see if there's more questions. Thank you for your answers. Okay, so I need help there. I'm debating if I should play either Guinea, Aisha, or Thomas. Guinea is the best of them all, at least for this selection. Thomas will get a lot of SS Lyles in the future, so he's still good. Current my lineup is Katarina, Blue, Alkaiser, Sophia. Yeah, Guinea will work well. Just do that. So you can see I'm just playing on auto, and it is working very well. Let me just remove my full power auto. I also want to say why I use this setup. You can see that my Rouge is on back because he has a very good Aggie, and even when he gets reduced Aggie, he still acts very fast. I have to remove my normal auto. And Sophia is there just because there's no other place for her to be. Okay, now let's just use our overdrive. I like to use healing spells on overdrive, but she's still not on overdrive. Okay, now we can do shadow chains, maybe on another enemy. And steel blade. People said that Albert doesn't do damage. Let's see if he doesn't do damage. We check this out right now. She will attack this other one and waterfall blade. Okay, you guys will see the damage of Steel Blade. It's still not a full overdrive combo because it's only 4 people, but you'll see the damage. Look at the damage of this Steel Blade. It doesn't do damage, guys. It doesn't do damage. Is it valid to give maximum upgrade and weapons, armor and gear level A? It's okay to do that because the resources are very widely available. If you are having trouble, just go there. Just use it. Let's see if there's any more questions. Yeah, I answered everyone, so you can do more questions if you want. We'll be claiming the tower as we speak. Floor number 28 now. 10 gems, 3 tickets. Nice. Oh, and welcome to the stream, Marcos Lima. You are a Brazilian player as well. Thank you. Resentful Undead. No. I will just start with full power and then I will just turn it off. But this is my squad, guys, but I want to switch out Katarina and even Nectar. I think the only 3 strong characters I have are Albert, Sophia, and Rouge. I can replace Katarina and Nectar wherever I want. How long did it take for me to get Rouge? I got him on the next day of farming, but I was close to rank 70. I think it was around 150 runs. Probably like that. Yeah, or even more. I think 180. Yeah. Also, guys, if you want me to produce some videos about some specific content, you can leave your suggestion here, and then I will just consider when releasing more videos. So, let me just wait. I have to open my stream on my cell phone as well. I think that the stream is doing fine. We have 90 people watching. I think I almost reached 100 in the past, but this is one of the highest number of people watching that I had
so far. Thank you for coming to the stream. And sorry for my broken English, I'm still learning and trying. How to inherit skills from other styles. Nico Rodriguez, a video will be coming that will explain everything about styles and characters and inheritance and also generations, a lot of stuff, and it will come today. When I finish this stream, I will get back to work, and in 3 hours from probably will be alive, and it will be explaining everything that you are having doubts, because it's not easy to explain everything. But in order to just learn a new skill from a different version, you have to learn it first, and then after you learn it, you go to your edit party setup, and there will be a plus icon below your equipment. Click there and it will show if you can inherit a skill or not. Do you not have Guinea? I do have Guinea, but it's mostly because I got Guinea later. I had the squad first and it was easy to build. I'm kind of training Guinea. I'm training Monica as well, but she's still not ready. Should we do expedition with alter styles to get other status? Mauricio Barisoni is asking me. Yes, I made a video about expedition and it explains very well. You should watch that before deciding, because it explains why you should be using S in A styles instead of S styles in expeditions. How long is the tower? The last floor is number 30. What am I doing? Am I doing the same floor again? I think I'm doing the same floor again. Am I crazy? Sorry guys, this is because we are talking and then I sometimes just lose my attention. So let's see who else has more questions. How did you get your CP so high? I feel stuck after clearing the story mode. I'm on 3k CP on my main team. Monkey Man, did you watch my first in-depth video that talks about the order of things that you have to do? Because that video explains the easiest route to do not get stuck. Because some content, if you are playing in the wrong order, will mean that you have very high difficulty to clear that. So follow that guide, please, and then see if you try to find yourself on that map. There's a map with guidelines, and try to find yourself there and see what's the next step. Aisha or Eileen? Eileen is better. Let's see. I have Alkaiser, Albert, Azami, Sophia, and Barbara. Who should I replace for Rouge? Alkaiser, Albert, Azami, Sophia, and Barbara. Barbara is not bad by any means, but you don't have another mage, so Barbara is pierce damage. She's alone on pierce damage. Azami and Alkaiser both do blunt damage. I think you should remove either Alkaiser or Barbara, but depending on the content. How does guild unlock, and do you know any information about how it works? Na verdade, actually, guild is not working even on Japanese version right now. It's only a place for you to chat with people. We will have something very interesting, that it's a world boss. So everyone plays the game, everyone tries to defeat a huge map with lots of different challenges, and if everyone does okay, everyone gets reward. Even if you are not playing, you may stay 1 week without playing the game, and then when you come back to the game, you will just receive all the rewards, even by not contributing. But I think you have some bonus if you contribute. But it's a very awesome type of rewards. I'm really excited, expecting it to be released on the global version. But sadly, we do not have any type of guild-specific content yet. I started doing Zweig Coliseum and finished stages 1 and 2. Should I spin off medals and the gold pieces? You should. I will try to do the Coliseum as well. I did the first and the second stage, but I didn't try the third one yet because I was recording and then it was way too late, and then I stopped it. But I will try to do this on stream and maybe record later, because we don't have many times anymore. We have less than 4 hours to finish that Coliseum. Guinea is saying, I'll replace Alka. You already have Azami for blunt. Yeah. Sorry, but it's the best reply. Like I said, or either Alkaiser or Barbara, depending on the content. If you need 2 blunts, Alkaiser. If you do not need 2 blunts, you should drop all Kaiser. If you were to use training, yeah, you should be using training, and you should unlock the 3 dummies, and then use 5 of your characters to clear that, get more shards by using training. So let me remove this full power because it seems like I'm losing. Not exactly, but someone died here. Actor is dead. Yeah, Medusa, I think I saw Medusa before in some other stages, and she's very hard to defeat. I will just use parry this time. Yeah, I will use parry. So playing and talking, sometimes you just make bad decisions. Gaze, just kill it. But it will cast charms, okay. That it died. Let me heal this one here and try to paralyze another one while I kill this Medusa here. Yeah. So let's see if there's more questions. What do you think about Charles? It's worth to train? No, I don't think Charles is worth to train. Leonardo Strife is asking because he's also another elemental weapon wielder. He needs an elemental weapon and we do not have that weapon yet. Sophia just died. So I don't know. Will we be able to clear this? I don't know. Sophia is dead. All hope is lost. And Albert is charmed. Do not kill me, Albert. You're supposed to be defending me. Can I attack a charmed character? Can I? No, I can't. Oh no. But he's not charmed. He's still charmed. Oh well. I don't know what will happen. What do you think about the Christmas banner? I think it's not exactly the best banner to summon for because we will be getting 2 more banners. Another one for Christmas and then another one for New Year's. And there's a version of Polka there that can be used in the future if you plan to get more versions of him. Seasonal characters are a thing on this game, sadly, so you have to decide well if you want them or not. But at least it's good for people that have Azami. They should try to get her S style that has submission, and she's becoming a very better debuffer with submission. What kind of stuff should I put on Blue and Rouge? You should just get a staff with an elemental. Rouge uses Dark Element and Blue uses, not so sure, it's Holly. I'm not so sure. Use A or S Expedition before SS, right? Yeah. You should check my expedition guide that explains it better. Don't look straight at Medusa, use a mirror. Yeah, this is the correct reply. So, well, I do not know what I do here. I think I'm doomed. I think I will just retreat. You guys also know that by retreating you do not spend all your stamina, right? You only lose like 30% of that, or 25%. I'm not so sure because it depends on the coast of the map. What's the best inherit skill for Sophia? Sophia can use 2 different skills. She can use Sunflare and she can also use Skull Crusher. I use Skull Crusher because I like her as a debuffer. I never had time to use her as an AoE damage dealer, so this is why I do not use the magic. Okay, we have more time for questions, and let me say again, please, if you want to support the channel, you can do that by either using the Patreon or the Buy Me a Coffee link, or by using the Super Chat. I will only invest the money I get from donations to upgrade my systems here because I need to get a better gig. My gig is very old. I have some problem making some edits. They take too much time because my gig can handle that. Let's see what we can do here. Mesh. I think I'm paralyzing the rogue enemy. I have to paralyze the Medusa. I do not know why a Medusa can be paralyzed, but whatever, let's just do this. She should be the one paralyzing us. Is Zenon Ausbach available for summoning? Not right now, but eventually Zenon will be available. He is very cool. That other guy that has a very funny hat that looks like a magician. I remember him when he was released on the Japanese version. I do not play actively the Japanese version, but I remember logging on the game And when he was released, everyone gave him the highest tier in the game. And it was everything about him. I do not know his kit, I still have to read. But it was very awesome. Iron Silva, what's the best? I already answered that. No new questions for now. Okay, let's kill this Medusa. Okay. 3 Medusas, this is where it starts getting a little hard. You see, Skull Splitter was the one that I learned with my Sophia. It reduces int. Mod effect. I will try to kill the first one and then paralyze the second one. I have Steel Blade now. I have the Waning Moon. It's pretty nice. I will probably do a lot of damage on this turn. Leonardo is asking, where is Lenet? That's because I play Valkyr Anatomia, a mobile gacha game from this Valkyr Profile series that I'm a huge fan. But Romancing SaGa Re universe does not have collaborations. It's one of those games that do not have it. Very strange. On the Japan, most gacha games have collaborations. But I kinda like this. I do not really like collaborations. Some people really like them because they can play with their favorite characters from some series, but sometimes get too much diverse and they become meta and you have to play with a character from another franchise that has nothing to do with the franchise you're playing. That's why I do not like it. Tail swipe. Oh, look at the damage of this. I should have been using parry. I was trying to kill before being attacked, but it's not working. Let me paralyze the low one. Try to kill this other. Xenon just became available in the last Japanese update. Only if you beat the last story chapter. Basma Lexandros, I did not know that because I'm not updated with the Japanese version. But can you tell me if he's free? Because you're saying that you have to beat the story chapter. Is he free? If it's free, because it will have another version. It's always like that. So we need to keep paralyzed up and normal attack. Save VP for the last turn. Is the card up to the 40 floor? No, right now it's only 30 turns. 30 floors, sorry. Yeah. We are on the second to last one. Only one more after this one. So, okay, let's do normal attacks. You see how Rouge is important on this game. He's saving my ass here with the Medusas. Yeah, free S style. This is pretty nice. Is there any SS style from Xeno? We have one Medusa. The other enemies are kinda easy to defeat. So let's just turn all of our overdrives and then Skull Splitter or Bone Crush. I do not know if Medusa attacks with Int or SDR. Oh, we have Vermilion Sands. But we do not have Steel Blade. Gravedigger did not hit the other enemies, but we try to kill the Medusa. Yeah. Palme Rafa, hey Shar, good to see you streaming. Thank you for joining us. I remember your nickname. I think I saw you commenting on some videos. Thanks for syncing up with us, having the patience. Shadow Chain is the best for Rouge. Yeah, always the same. We also have Poisonous Blow. When the enemy is resistant to paralyze, you can learn that. Poisonous Blow is even strong on the current event. On that octopus guy, I don't remember his name, ScherBR. Poisonous Blow work well there. On the last stage then. Palme, Rafa, I'm still looking for Rouge. Yeah, many of us are still trying to get Rouge. Okay, we are now on the last floor of the Spiral Tower. I do not know what's the last reward. 30, yeah. We have some gems. 3 tickets only. 300 gems. Oh, nice. 300 is nice. 3 tickets. I do not worry about tickets anymore. So, I do not know if I'm strong enough for this. Look at TV, are there any other healers besides Sophia? Usually like to use 2 on the games I play. That's your play style then. Yeah, there are at least, I think 2 or 3 on the S styles. There are at least 2 with A styles. But they are not as strong as Sophia, because when you heal you use LP. And the S styles only have 5 LP and A styles only have 4 LP, so they will have less uses of healing. When we have the new event of the Christmas, we will get a snowman that can heal, and he is one of the best as healers, so use him when you get him. You can farm for him. So I think this one uses int. Let's start with Skull Crusher. I usually paralyze one of the enemies and focus the damage on the other one. This kinda works very well for me. Does poison do a lot of damage? Depends on the HP pool of the enemy. On the start of the game, poison doesn't really help you, but as long as you keep fighting harder enemies and it takes more time to defeat them, it will become better. Yeah, Iron Silvers is also answering your question about the healer snowman. I don't know if I can inflict Shadow Chains here. We'll keep trying. I think I use parry this time. Stream Blade. Brahms! Is Brahms from Valkyrie Profile? You say you have Terry, Sophia, Hector, Albert, Azami, Ellen, Alkaiser, Barbara, Geralt, Cat, Monica, Guinea, and Emerald. What the fuck, guy? You have all the characters in the game. It's not an easy answer this time because you have a lot of characters. Whoa. We are now paralyzed. You see? Now it's my time to get paralyzed. Okay. We have to have a high value on will to not be paralyzed on this. But it seems that instead of doing this, I will try to defeat this enemy here. Focus my damage on the second one. Let's see, is Brahms. Let me try to reply to you. Sophia, Hector, and Albert are good. Hector, it can be replaced. Azami should not be replaced. Ellen is very strong on slash damage. Alkaiser is good. Geralt is not. Barbara is not neither right now. Cat is good. Guinea is more situational, so I do suggest you guys investing on Sophia, Albert, Azami, Alkaiser, Ellen, and Cat. And Guinea as well. You should just skip Emeralda, Barbara, Geralt, and Hector, and Terry. Skip them for now, but you should eventually train all your characters. Okay, now we have this enemy still alive. I don't know if I'll be able to defeat him before he kills my Sophia. Okay, Stangle. He attacks 2 times. Okay, we are now able to use Sophia. She will have to heal herself. Normal attack. Normal attack as well. It is from Valkyrie Profile. Nice, I'm a huge fan from that. What's the best stage to farm experience? The best stage to farm everything is 4.1.5. I was playing it, I do not remember the name, but it's the stage where you farm for Terry. It's not exactly the best place for experience, but should not be farming experience. It's very easy to get experience on this game. You should be farming for status. Okay, and that stage is the best one to farm for status. We have very large amounts of BP now. Let me see. Confused about the 125 resistance. Doesn't mean I can't status unless I use resistance down moves. You mean getting to 125? That's because some enemies have 90-99 resistance. I think each one means 1 point of resistance. 999 probably means 100% resistance. Let me see. Elukia TV Since he's still 9k CP, have to stop the progression because I'm not just using everyone to unlock their own combat skills. Fun to every time you get a new one. Yeah, you should play the console games because they have this all the time. So right now I'll be using my overdrive because I already saw that playing with these enemies here is not a good thing. I don't have steel blade. Well, it will be a little of a waste, so I will wait. I don't have place to use parry right now. I will have to just heal Katarina and hope for them to not kill me on this turn. I can use Smash. Yeah. Let me see. Is there are paralyzed resistant accessories around as well? Yeah, there are. I invite Sophia at this point. Why do you invite Sophia? Everyone has Sophia. Are you planning on doing some kind of feature explaining videos for general new player things like training equipment and so on? Pami, Rafa, there is one new video coming today, or later today, that will explain more about styles, more about character, more about inheritance, and I'll be doing friendly videos as well. Newcomer friendly videos. I'm dying here. I'm talking to you guys and I'm dying. This is sad. This is sad. What should I be doing here? I will try to do higher damage to kill, but I think he will kill my Sophia. 1k damage. Let's retreat. Let's see. Thank you and sorry for the long question. Okay, no problem. Are you playing? Let's see. Happy this is out so I can finally drop Anatomia and War of the Visions. I do play both games yet, but they are not the best ones now that we have Romancing SaGa. Anatomia requires a long time of grinding. This game is very grinding as well, but it's different because one stage can last 1 minute. One stage of Anatomia lasts for 3 or 5 minutes, sometimes 3. Okay, but it's different. The farming is very different. War of the Visions is way worse for level ups and everything else. Evolving a character there is just a headache. I really hope they change that system one day. It seems like they are afraid to give power to players. I do not understand why, but it seems like this is what happens with that game. Okay, we have to use some damage here. I don't know if I use parry. I will try to see if they do not cast a very strong attack. Let's see. Should I be using all summon tickets? Yeah, use all of your summon tickets every time you get them because you need to get stronger. You need diversity as soon as possible because you need at least 3 characters of each type of damage, being blunt, pierce, and slash. Elemental damage you do not need 3 versions, but if you are thinking about the future, you should need 3 slash, 3 blunt, and 3 pierces. Okay, we didn't die. We can try to use Bone Crusher. I think that this enemy exactly used STR. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be paralyzed, so I will use parry this time. And keep doing damage until I defeat at least one of them. Everyone is farming for SS Rouge. Where are they farming him from? It's the last battle of the first chapter when you face a blue dragon. This is also on my video that explains about guidelines, what should be doing next on this game. Okay, we are still alive here. I will have to just attack normally to save BP because the next round will be very hard. I have to save BP. Just hope that it doesn't kill me. I was using S-style Mariah these days. Yeah, for healing. Yeah, she's good. But can't be compared to Sophia. Sophia is still better. 1k damage, yeah. You saw that? 1k damage to Hector. He was weak to the damage, but still very high. Okay, I do not know what I do now. I think I will save BP again and try to defeat it with normal attacks. I just hope my Albert heals himself. Maybe I should just heal him manually. Yeah, better this way. self-healing does not happen all the time. Yeah, didn't happen this time. What does inflict petrification on enemy do? It's just like paralyze, but I think it receive more damage. In the past games I played, they will receive more damage by being stoned. I do not know if this works as well on this game. Let me try to defeat this one here because it's taking too much time to die. Hi there. Hi Victor V. I remember you as well. Welcome to the stream. This game is my main mobile game now. Really enjoyable. I agree. I agree. Gigaton game Cher has a video about it. Yeah. Farming Rouge. Now we have some problems here on deciding which enemy we should be attacking. Oh, I think I should be using Bone Crusher. Actually, I'll use my overdrive, even without the 5. Never saw Paralyze, so I think I will use Racking instead of Shadow Chains. Damage is better on Racking. Oh, we have Steel Blade. And Waning Moon. And Steam Blade. Yeah. So, Wilson Gu is asking, is one weapon power difference a lot? Don't know if I should go farm for very harder stages for better gear. 1 point alone won't save you on content. But if you do evolve the weapon and get it to 3 stars, it will become a better difference. Simply because an A weapon can only be evolved 2 times and an S weapon can be evolved 3 times, and that's where it starts to make difference. It seems like I'm alive now. I think I will just heal my Katarina. Shadow Chains again. I think I will just use normal attack to increase my int. And some normal attacks here and there. Let's see. Oh, we killed it. Okay, I will just heal. Is confusing the worst debuff in the game? Yeah, worst debuff in the game. Confuse and Charm is actually very similar. Stage 3 of Zweig Battle has a lot of mobs with Confuse and Magic, and every time it happens it's game over. What do you do with it? I still didn't try the 3rd phase of the Zweig Battle. I will try after we finish this stage. Does auto not proc overdrive? Yeah, does not proc. You have to do manual. Okay, let's try to heal. I think I will heal. No, I just use normal attacks. Let's do normal attack. So we can save and get overdrive for the last round. You don't mention grinding Glowstone dungeons. I get tons of stats. Of course I mentioned grinding Glowstone dungeons. Yeah, I think you just didn't notice on my video about getting the milestones and also the guidelines what to do next. I say that you should be doing stages 4 to 6 before you can get to very hard stages. There are lots of level ups from there. So Albert is dead. Okay, we have to revive Albert now. I think I can use his mesh. So let's see who else is questioning. Ooh, stun. Oh, Albert is dead. Oh, it's a dragon. Oh god, if I do revive Albert and if Sophia gets killed, I don't know what will happen. I don't know if this dragon is can be paralyzed or not, so I'll be using what I have best here. He was not paralyzing, is expected. Please do not kill Sophia, your... Should have just healed herself. No, I won't use this normal attack. Smash and smash. Let's see more questions. Weapon S class like Dex Plus and SCR Plus are only dropped on very hard stages. Never saw it dropping on normal hard stages, but I can't give you a perfect answer right now because not so sure about that. Someone is asking if it's worth to use a stun with Rouge. Well, it was all well. We just cleared the last stage of tower. Nice. Let's see. It seems that events and root box will be implemented 1.2 times faster than the Japanese version. Why do you think that? Can you drop SS weapons or only S? Right now only S. I think SS are event exclusives. Why are you not checking the dragon's resistance to see if he can be paralyzed stunned with Rack? I didn't try to see here. I should have been... You can't see. You can't see from here. Do you know if you can see it in mid-battle? Can you check it mid-battle? If you can, it's something that I never did. We finished the spiral corridor. Now we'll be doing Zweig Coliseum. So, Wilson Gu is saying that he has all some S's words from Very Hard Chapter 1 and 2, which is why I was confused about weapon. So I guess I should max level them, or waiting for new S weapon drops later. You should max the first ones, as soon as you get. Oh, thanks for the congratulations. We just finished the tower. Let's see if we can perform some summons. You can tap on hold mid-battle, yes. Yo, Guinea, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Didn't know you can tap. I'm using an emulator, so it's not so suggestive. I never tried to do that. Oh, we got a new formation. This one is interesting because it increases Egg for 2 and STR Egg and Egg in Int for 1. Strange, why would I want Int on the front lines? Not the best one. Okay, you can check status mid-battle. If a character dies, does he still get experience? Yeah, always get. Pull spiral tickets. I already pulled it with some of my spiral tickets, so I do not know if I will have enough for many. At least till floor number 25, I pulled all of my tickets. Let me give me some energy here. Should we say for Hydra armor first? SS armor is very worth to invest because it's not easy to get S armors on this game, even more SS. So it's good to save for SS armors. They will always get experience, but we will not get status increase if they are dead in the end. They do get status increase even if they are dead. This is wrong. Click and hold on the enemy. I will click and hold off the enemy next time we go to the Coliseum. Let me go to the summon screen just to see how many tickets I have. Only 15. Not many. I will pull with you guys to see if there's something here. Maybe you guys will give me luck. Seems like it will be a normal summon. SX is saying that he can't wait for Rock Bucket. It's the best character that we should be chasing on this stage of the game. Yeah, I can't wait too. She's from Valentine's, I think. Not so sure on that. I already have this one as well. Last summon. I want the exclusive from here is Sylph. The SS style from Sylph. Maybe one day. Don't think I'll get something from this one as well. Oh, you need Agatha. You eventually get her. These styles are very easy to get. Nothing. So okay, we should wait the spiral corridor to reset in the future. Now let's just go to Colosseum. Let's see if there's something we can clear there. I already cleared the first and the second wave. I don't know if my squad is strong enough for this because, like I said, I don't really think Hector is the best choice I can use. I have some other characters that is still not trained. Doesn't say anything, you just go here and there's this battle start. Okay, let's go. You gotta dupe Azami from Spiral Tickets. I don't have Azami. I want to get her because I want to have some blunt damage squads. Blunt damage is actually one of the best damages on the game because you need Aggie to get then stronger. And Aggie also gets you to attack first, attacking first with better strength. You can't go wrong with blunt damage on this game. Now we will start with Bone Crusher. This one seems to have some normal attacks. Let's just click and hold the enemy. Something you learn every day. Guinea, thank you so much. Didn't know about this. He has resistance to stun. But I do remember seeing a 90-99 resistance as well. So I think if you do reduce the resistance, you can inflict it with very low hates. Yeah, I think this is how it works. He is weak to Pierce. Okay, 3 attacks. Most of these attacks can also be casted by normal characters. Let's see if we can paralyze him. On 125 resistance. Oh, good luck. Thank you, Marcos Lima. Harold Baltazar is saying that he got Monica do 4 times, nearly half her max level. Oh, this is good and bad. I don't know. But Monica is a good character. It's just that I don't have place for her in my squad. I don't ever want to replace Albert. Let's see. It's weak to blunt. First enemy seems weak. You can use knee split, mash, waterfall blade. Someone was saying the third wave was hard. This is really hard. I don't know. These enemies can be paralyzed. Let's just check the resistance of these enemies. The enemies are weak because they are attacking later. I usually know if an enemy is strong because of the Aggie. They do not have resistance to paralyze. It's okay. I think it will be easy. Which are the enemies that will give me confusion? Is it round 5 and 10? Because sometimes they have different enemies. So these ones are weak to Slash. Slash is easy to find on my squad. Even Smash is okay. Waterfall Blade. Didn't know either. Cool. About checking the status. Yeah, very, very nice. He's also using Waterfall Blade. Why is this enemy so strong compared to the other ones? At least he's weak to Slash. But he's attacking first. A sign that he's probably stronger than what I have right now. You usually know about if the stage is harder or not because of the Aggie. Is Stun Paralyzed on the same resist status? This is something I do not know. I do not know about this. Don't they have 2 different status? Let me check this. Resistances and... Yeah, we don't have dedicated for stun. Or maybe stun doesn't have a unique status. Let's just attack this mob here and finishing off. I got mob confusion in the second battle. I was out of luck. I see. Snow Worm. I think I won't heal for Albert, just for Katarina, and hope for Albert to heal himself with his passive. Let me use Split, Mash, and Smash. Stun is the blue status. This paralyzes the yellow stars, I think. Guinea. Blue status, let me see. Ah, the dragon is dead. Another dragon. Dragon is dead, dragon is incoming. Okay, let me use this. My Albert has 20 BP. That's delicious. There's an item that gives you resistance on confusion and poison. Yeah, we have some pendants, I think. Is it necessary? Not that it really helps a lot. I think 8 is not that much, but everything helps if you are having trouble. These 3 enemies is something I never saw, so let's overdrive on them. They seem to be magic based, so let's use Skull Splitter. We can also use Vermilion Sands. Steel Blade will kill one of them. Then we have Waiting Moon and lastly Waterfall Blade. Now let's see how much damage Steel Blade will do with a 5-man combo. There's an item that gives you... okay. Already read that. So guys, let me say again, if you want to support my channel, please use the super chat button, because I need some to invest on my new gig. Editing videos with my current gig is becoming very tedious process because of the lagging. If I had a better gig, I could make videos way faster. I think I could make at least 2 videos a day with a better PC. So 2 of these new enemies in 1 green. I do not know what I be doing here. My characters have good health, I think. Let's try to check if this one can be paralyzed. Now I'm using this all the time. This one seems to be able to paralyze. Let me see this other one here. This other one, you see, 99 resistance is when they are fully resisted against paralyze. This one I don't know what it is, if it's stun. So we can paralyze at least this one. Now let's focus all our damage on a single one of them. Probably this one. My team right now is SS Rouge, SS Monica, SS Kini, SS Azami, and SS Sophia. Harold, your squad is pretty nice. Keep up with your squad, that it will be very good. Balmazilendros is saying there will be chaos when Saint Valentine White Rose comments. Yeah, you see a lot of people talking about her because she kind of broke what people knew about healing stuff when she came in Japan. Yeah, this row of status is poison, blind, stun, paralyze. Vixagon is saying, let me just check here. You said poison, blind. This is stun. This is a wrong image for some. They should have used it on a better one. And then paralyze. Use Gustav, Albert, and Alkaiser. Good start. Yeah, a very good start. Keep this account Nile. It's the best one that you can get. I don't think you can get luckier than this. The other characters that you can use, you get from story. Just get Sophia and Rouge and you'll be set. Blue Paradox, should I invest in Nelline? Her damage output is really high. You should. She is very strong. She's not really recommended because damage always becomes stronger within time. You can just summon in the future for damage, but jammers, defensors, supporters are more rare. Okay, now we just have to finish this enemy here. Or we just use wrecking instead of the other thing. Thank you, Pokemon Seisho. Thank you. This really helps. Anything helps. I think a processor that I need to get a little better is $200, but it does not need to be right now. Anytime it happens, will be very good. I really need to just become better within time. I know that I can make better content. Sometimes I can't make better content because my PC can handle. And I can't invest all that money right now with video because most of the time that I make videos I do not earn anything or just some very small values. But we are getting there. I think someday, very soon, we can get to become a full-fledged YouTube content creator with hope. This is something that I try to become since I started making videos. A lot of people were saying to me that I was crazy. I'm a Brazilian guy in a country where even the teachers do not speak English well. I learned it by myself most of the time, but I had a very good teacher when I was on primary school. And then talking in another language, doing this type of stuff is not something that you see commonly here on Brazil. So a lot of people did not encourage me, tell me that I was crazy for even trying. But guys, crazy is what I want. Crazy is what I need. You do not have to just believe in what people say to put you down. You have to believe in what you want. You have to believe in what you need. I like to do this type of stuff. Sometimes it gives me some anxiety, but it is what it is. I like to make content for YouTube. I didn't even know that I would like this when I tried. I was really anxious, and I think I was also... What's the best word to explain? I think I was... I do not know even the word anxious, and I don't know. I was very anxious. You should see my first videos. It was a mess, a huge mess. But eventually I tried to get better, and I think I got a little better. And everything takes time. Wish I could give you... do not worry about this. Anything helps, guy. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anything really helps. Nugget is saying, my team is Kaiser, Gustav, Sophia, Cat, and Blue. Your team is pretty nice. You do not need to change it. This will get you to the end of the story mode that we have right now. I think I'm on round 9, so I will save my overdrive. I will try to heal my Katarina or my Albert. Katarina, because Katarina can die. Let me see how much BP I have. Okay, I will not heal this time because I want to use attack with her on the last wave. This enemy here, let me see if he can be paralyzed. Yeah, he can. I already paralyzed it, I'm forgetting. So I think I can use Steel Blade to at least kill one more. Kill this one. Or this one. Okay. Hey Guinea, thank you so much for the donation as well, thank you. All of the donations done here will just go straight to my gig. I can show you guys later my gig. I think I have CPU-Z. You see how old of a machine this is. It's very incredible that I'm still able to use it. Yeah, I have CPU-Z. Let me just try to defeat this wave first. We have one enemy paralyzed and 2 enemies not paralyzed. We can try to kill this one first. I think I need to heal my Katarina. Let me heal Katarina. I don't know who will be the last boss of this wave. Okay, let's paralyze this one here and then normal attack the third one. Yeah, this seems fine. School Splitter. Reducing my intelligence, doesn't really matter. Okay, now we are pretty set. We will finish this run. This was very good. I did not get confused. Maybe I was very lucky. Oh, pretty nice. I can even heal my Alberts again, but I won't. Let's just finish with normal attacks. Your English is good, keep working on it. Jared Dufort told me that. Thank you, I really try to get better. I know sometimes it can be hard to understand, but I try. Sometimes people comment on my videos saying that I should have given up. There was even a Brazilian guy that told me that I should learn English before making videos. He should have said that 1 year before. 1 year ago. Because it's been 1 year that I'm making videos in English. Let's see what we can do here. Let's just turn overdrive and then we'll just try to defeat this mage here. Then we can even use Vermilion Sands. There's no way that we won't be able to kill all of these enemies. And we will see Steel Blade as well. I really like to see Steel Blade. It's the best looking ability in the game so far. Yeah. Let's do this. been pretty easy to understand you. Thank you. But you can be. You can tell me the truth. I can handle. I try to even listen to myself to see if I get better within time. Almost 8,000 damage with Katarina. Well, Alfred did a little less, but Katarina is specialized in high damage. Okay, we just finished all rounds. We got something here. Okay. Now I want to know is there more rounds after this one? Because this one is kind of very similar to my power level. If there are more, I do not know how we will handle this. Ah, yes, there are more. There are more. Let's see what we can exchange with what we have. We have Charles pieces. I do not have Charles, but I do hope that one day I'll get him. And I usually prefer to get the characters. But you can see that the gold piece for other characters is very similar in value. If you do not plan on using Charles, maybe you should get gold pieces. This weapon here I will not be getting because you can see that they do not have the passives. The plus status, so they are weaker than the ones that you can farm. Yeah, they are weaker. Only for people that are having trouble farming them. So let's see if we have some combination that we can find on the game yet. No. Nothing of this is worth. Only the pieces. As sharp piece, no. I don't think I need this. Only gold pieces and sharp pieces. So how many sharp pieces can we get? 30. Things okay. I think the next round is the last one. We can try. We can try to see. Oh, Palme Rafa. Whoa, you just gave me... Thank you so much for your donation. Really thank you, Palme Rafa. Thank you every one of you. They are helping me keeping this dream alive. So let me enter here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really thank you. Let me just show you something. Image. Let me add another source of image here. I will show you my geek. It's very old. But before, let me deal with this first wave. Let's see if this enemy here is weak to paralyze. We don't know that yet. Now I'm always using this. really thanks, Guinea, for explaining this. I didn't know. So, well, I do not know if I will be able to clear. So, knee split. Gravedigger usually hits when they use this type of formation. It's interesting because it's not exactly a line, and Gravedigger is a line. Oh, you see indirect row of foes, and it usually works when they are positioned like this. Okay, Gravedigger. Waterfall Blade will at least hit the two behind. Zweig has 5 levels. 5 levels game. Do you play the Japanese version as well? But is 5 levels there as well, or just got to play it with some months? I do not know about this. Your English is very good. Iron Silver saying thank you. You have gotten better over time. I still have not been confused from your vids. Thank you. It's always something that I want to do, is just get better and better and better. Some people in my family try to help me. My wife gave me this headset. She gave me on the Valentine's Day. The sound became better because I was using a webcam that I got with my TV, and I was using it with my PC just because it was what I had, and now the sound is better. Within time we will be purchasing a new camera as well, so this will make the quality a little better. So let's try to paralyze these enemies here. What is very ugly. Seems to come from an alien invasion. Okay, let's try to attack. You are a very humble person. Keep grinding the channel. Yeah, the grinding in the game and grinding the channel. We are grinding subs every day. I'm very happy with the results from this game because I know that I sometimes think that I was only able to get as many subs because no one more was releasing content for this game. I do know that I can produce good quality content. The only thing that I may miss out is my English, but for text version content or guides with the images, I know I can do some good stuff. But I think that I was only able to get many subs because of that. Sometimes I just think that it's the reason, or maybe I know that I'm getting better within time. I do not know if it was just because of that. But I'll take this advantage and focus on Romancing SaGa Re universe because it's a game I love. It's even better when you're playing a game that you like, that you enjoy playing. Like I said, I cover War of the Visions as well. I stopped it a little because I was not getting fun out of it much of the time. The farming is just so much there. Sometimes I just can't handle. It's the first time in quite some time that I slept with my phone on the hand, playing War of the Visions. And if you are a content creator, you have to stay on the front. You have to get everything, you have to play everything, you have to learn everything, you have to study content. And that game is nuts. Sorry to be complaining here, guys. Complaining is just awful sometimes. I have to take attention on this fight. We can use Shadow Chains again, I think, to keep the paralyzed loop. And use normal attacks. Let me see more things. Enjoy my team of Alain, Blue, Rouge, Alkaiser and Sophia, Tristan, Kemono. Yeah, your team is pretty awesome. I think you should be very strong with that one. Baby Hafa is saying that after 4 hours she finally got Rouge. Congratulations, 4 hours, not so much investment. There are people with 2 days trying to get Rouge and they still couldn't get it. I will have to heal for my Albert. I will try to use Shadow Chains on the second enemy and keep getting more BP because the next round I will just use all of my overdrive. Let's see, farming S weapons is quite an annoying thing to do. Well, if you do that on very hard, it won't take so much time. Blue Paradox, you are a very humble person, keep green. I already read that. 6606, wait. When the enemy is in a row, target the enemy in the rear. You may hit multiple or even all. Yeah. I play global, a soft launch global player in the Discord, rank 200. Zweig has 5 levels. I'm only on level 4 like you, haha. Did you clear the level 4, Guinea? Roll left, right. Okay, let's... I do not know if those enemies are hard. Let me see if some of them can be paralyzed. This one is resistant. Let's see this one. This one is not. So, bad thing. I will just use my overdrive. I do not know if they are strong. So I use Shadow Chains. And then I will just focus all my damage on the Juggernaut. Yeah. Steam Blade. Let's see what happens. Let me see if there are more questions. Shadow Monster is saying, man, I'm a Brazilian player and I'm getting your English. And so for global players, I think they are also understanding. Well, thank you. Guinea, everyone in the world who is self-made successful will tell you they couldn't have done it without luck. You make good content, so keep it up. Yeah, I think luck is part of the thing. You just have to take your advantage when it happens. So let's keep attacking this mob here. He is still alive. I also dropped a War of the Visions and Automata. I think Romancing SaGa Re is not stressful. I think this can be that game that will get better within time because people will just ask their friends to play even more. Recommending from mouth to mouth. Word of mouth is very important on this game because it doesn't have the Final Fantasy brand. Blue Paradox saying he played the Alchemist Code and dropped the game, so never even tried War of the Visions. It just got stale for him. Yeah, I did try Alchemist Code because I played the past game that was released before that. Let me try to remember the name. It was a Gumi game, Phantom of the Kill. But I didn't like that game too much because it was way too slow. It's just Fire Emblem with large maps. Not like Fire Emblem Heroes that have small maps because it's a cell phone game. What a game that I love it, but I couldn't keep playing was Langrisser because Langrisser was asking too much of my time. But then I played Volcarnatomia that also asks, so sometimes I do not understand even myself. Let me see if those enemies resist paralyze. We have some problem here. Do not resist. It's okay. Let's try to paralyze the first enemy. Then Bone Crusher on the second. Paralyze on the first. And let's keep attacking the other ones. I will just try to inflict the best damage I can. So let's see people's more questions. Got lucky and got SS Rouge in about 20 runs. That's pretty awesome luck, Harold Baltazar. And Vic Sagan is saying that his team of SS is made of Sophia, Monica, Blue, Cat, Rouge. That they are all awesome characters without any inherent skill. Inherent skill are good, but sometimes you not even need them. At least you get some good strategy out of mixing stuff. And I wonder if I should try to pull a Rouge for away or wait for better banner. You should wait at least for Christmas because Rouge will always be on the banner. Also wondering about placing Guinea instead of someone. Guinea will work sometimes when you replace her by either Monica or Cat. You should still raise more than one squad on this game. Do not just use one squad because there will be times where you need more diversity. I'm getting without much healing. You see that my Katarina will probably not survive much longer. I don't think I will finish this one. I will just get what I can. So, other streaming said that he took 280 runs. That's quite a lot. I think it was close to 200 for me, but 170. It's a nice team, but I think you are lacking a tank on it. Yeah, for Vic Sagan. Yeah, Monica can be used as a tank actually. Not that she's exactly the best on tanking, but she can be used. Now let's just try to heal with Rouge. You see, using Rouge, just like I did in my review, I said that you do not need to keep healing him. You see that he heals himself. That really helps. Katarina is a little bad on my squad right now because she doesn't heal herself with self-healing. Even Hector has self-heal. That's why I want to remove Katarina. I was using this spell, the Shadow Chains now. Okay, let's try to paralyze this enemy as well. Let's see if there are more questions. Let's see. Are your characters level 50? Their HP seems quite high. No. HP is a little different on this game. Styles will not mix with your HP. HP is always on base level. So I don't have very high level with my styles. The highest one I have was, I think, is 38 with maybe Albert. 38. I do not even pass it level 40s. And that's because I got some shards from him and I summoned him twice so far. Okay, we will have to use overdrive. I do not know these enemies. They are weak to blunt damage. We can use Bone Crusher. Shadow Chains. Let's see if they are resistant or not. Yeah, very. Okay, I'll use this one. I don't have Steel Blade. That's unfortunately. I will have to focus on a single enemy, or else nothing will happen here. Let's see. Some questions and Romancing SaGa is just as big as Final Fantasy in Asia. Yeah, there's something that not many people understand, but Romancing SaGa Re universe had a very huge marketing on some Asian countries. I know that Korea and so I think Hong Kong and Taiwan, Singapore, they heavily advertise their games. I think even BlueStacks, when it's loading now, appears Romancing SaGa. Square Enix is betting on the success of this game, but without changing the core of the design. I think they have a huge respect for the director. I forgot his name. I think someone can say here on the comments. Because they are kinda keeping the design all together. This game will be very different if it was kinda Gumi handling this, because Gumi do not believe that a game will succeed if it has two versions very similar to each other. They will always say, oh, this is a different version, we use different marketing styles, we use different content. and the global version is usually the one that loses content. I don't have any more healing. I think I won't be able to get to the end of this, but okay, I think we hit a wall. Okay, let me use normal attacks. You haven't cleared Zweig 4. Sophia always runs out of LP from reviving too many, so I'm back to grinding. Yeah, seems like this will be what I'll be doing as well. Vike's going to say that he's using Monica as a tank. Maybe you should use some tanky character. Monica is good as a tank. I think she's good. So we have some stuff here. We can... Let's just check. Shadow Chains is stronger against this enemy. That's interesting. We have Steel Blade. Nice. I think we should use parry actually. And hope for the enemy to attack him. Again, you can see we can attack Gravedigger. Weatherfall Blade will hit here. So let's see if there are more questions. Yeah, Blue Paradox says that Langrisser is a good game, but even if it's free to play friendly, it's too time consuming. Yeah, it's one of the only games that I feel bad by missing out. They still have the same characters on the top tiers list because they planned the game for the long term. They know that the game will survive better if they have all units viable in the game. It's bad for business to make these decisions, but the game itself drains too much time of your life, unfortunately. I use it parry and the enemy uses AoE. What a... Let's use Steel Blade and Smash and see what it goes. To see ScherBR Mobile is Surly's. I do not know which character you're talking about. Is he from Mabel? Surlier. I think he is mentioning the one from the event. I forgot his name. He's not so good for the future, but it's okay. He's free. You can farm for him. Harold Baltazar is saying that I'm going to hit the level cap for most SS very quickly. You have to make more than one squad. Yeah, we have to do that. Guys, I will only be betting on parry now. There's nothing more for me. So, can you explain how they convert correct specific shards for gold shards? If that is even possible, then maybe you could even edit that part out and make a separate video with it as well. I will be talking about that in another video, because why you are saying to me to edit that part out and make a separate video? I don't understand, Shadow Monster. Please, can you tell me again what you mean? Sophia is dead. We are all dead now. I don't know if I gained something just by reaching this part. We got very far actually. A little more and we will be able to clear this. Saga is not small, but it's like Dragon Quest, not huge globally. Yeah, we have more Saga games than Dragon Quest games. If we count all the whole series. No, Dragon Quest there are more games. Ray Sophia style cap level. I got her to 39. Yeah, I think I have maybe 38 or 39. How is your equipment and what is the level on Den? I will show you my equipment. Let me just die here and then you see. Oh, let's use everything we have now. Oh, we don't have any skill with him. Let's see. I don't like Yumi at all. I played that Alchemist Code for a while. Hellish game, not good. Hates. Horrible grinding game. And for a banner to another day release a lot stronger than before. War of the Visions doesn't have all that many banners, but it's too grinding. And they want you to play their games like 24/7. Too much. Don't like Yumi, I meant. Sai said that he's got lucky. He got SS Azami, Gustav, Albert, and farmed Rouge and Sophia. You have a full squad now. You do not even need to change just when you get more SS to train as a backup. Spent all my gems on getting the 6,000 pieces for characters. Hope that was not a mistake. Say, I do not recommend doing that simply because we do not need this on this point of the game. The game just launched it. We do not have content that asks for that much damage. or that much status, getting a character from level 30 to level 50 on this game is not as important as in other games. Some games you get to 30 to 40 by using 5 limit breaks, I think. And that game makes you get like 50% more status. On this game the increase is not so high, and even now when the start has lower caps, it won't really matter. I think you do not really need this. You should just focus on getting more status, base status for your characters, and getting more weapons. And do not worry about shard pieces right now. Get what you can get, but do not worry about pursuing them with gems. And it's not like this was a mistake, but it was not the best decision. Will we have Waterfall Blade again? We won't survive this. Are they doing the Christmas banner for us now that we have carved for actual Christmas, so we will get the Christmas banner as Japanese version in December? This was an interesting question. Let me try to reformulate. They are doing the Christmas versions because they are not changing the game for global, and this is actually very nice. I want to make a video about this because I played Valkyria and Automata, and they tried to make a different version for global, and they actually made the game worse. That we use shadow chains on this one, and this one I will try to double. When they did that, they tried to rush the game altogether to reach the Japanese version as soon as possible. I can see that Romancing SaGa has events that last for the whole month, so this is a little better when compared, because if you can at least play the event for a whole month, you can prepare yourself to clear that. On the Valkyria and Automata game I played, they released some events with a 1 week only duration, sometimes 3 events with 2 weeks duration, and you didn't have time to do that, the content. If they don't mess up with too much with this game, they probably will release 1 or 2 or 3 events on the same time, but at least with a whole month of duration, so you can plan and use your energy as long as you want. And also, energy is not a problem on this game. There's a lot of ways for you to get energy. So let me see if there are some people saying more stuff. Share, yeah, the event unit, I'll look at some stuff up, and someone uses the SS unit of him, and he's pretty dope, so getting him up for them. Yeah, in the future he will get an SS version, but it will take very amount of time, I think. We are now on the last... what I did, I just run a normal auto, because I was talking to you guys and didn't notice. Maybe if I try too much I can clear this. Maybe. I'm very close to clearing. Let's just use all overdrive and kill at least these ones here. I can use shadow chains on this one, and this other one will receive my steel blade. Marcel is saying, I feel like I'm doing a bad thing because I'm not using Hector, because I don't really like him despite him having Orion to transfer. But I'm working up quite a few characters for diversity, so who knows. Yeah, sometimes you just have to drop some characters because there are too many slash damage. The Brick Channel Overwild said, yeah, the event units, he looked, yeah, already answered this one, sorry. Sai said, everyone in his squad is on level 40. This is good, we reached it very far. I think I'll stop here. Maybe I'll try later. I will show you guys my equipment. I will show you how is my style rank, and you guys will see that I'm not very invested yet. I still have a lot of things to farm. I'm also recording some stuff for guides, and then I'm not exactly doing what I should be doing if I was only playing the game. So spending time recording and also doing some things that are not precisely efficient kinda holds me up a little. I will show you my squad. Let me just get back here. It's just that I always see this and I have to click. Let me show. I'm very close to 45k gems. Very, very, very close. Edit. You will see something here. Edit parties. There's still a lot of room to improve. Sophia is using a Ney hammer because we don't have an S version of this yet. The equipment is anything. They are not upgraded. You see that there are no stars here. They are not even on level 5. See, level 1. All my gear is on level 1. See? This is why I say that most of the time strategy is just to grind status. They are even better than most of the equipment that you use. The main weapon is still important. And resistance also plays a huge part, even more than the equipment. But I can't rotate my squad too much. You see, all of my equipment is just trash. There are no S, because I didn't want to raise my A gear. You can do that, but it's just that I didn't want. You see, all of my equipment. I have an endurance weapon on my Albert. He's an X-Sakas, but it's not even evolving. That's why he's still doing less damage than the other ones. The other ones have maxed weapons. You can see here we have... Rouge has a very good weapon. He's maxed. Look, 26 weapon power and 26 special power for Dark. Evolve it to the max. This weapon do not have any status up. So do not try to get this. Someone said that it had. I keep trying to get mine. But the person that said that didn't research enough and said without fully knowing. If I don't know, I won't say. I can't get this to my responsibility. You see, Albert is not having a maxed weapon. His gear is very bad as well. But my Katarina has a STR plus Master Blade. Needs one more evolve. And he will hit the max. I think it hits 28 weapon power. Actor is using a maxed... no, maxed. It's still only one star. 21 weapon power. You see, my gear is very unoptimal. I still have lots of way to farm my equipment. So I think I will just get my rewards from there, because maybe I will forget. Sometimes I forget to get rewards from shops. And it's just the first week of the global launch. We do not have to expect to beat everything on a week. Even though I was playing the soft launch, I didn't play it 20 hours a day. So let me see if there are more questions. Yeah, I still need to show you guys my style, because someone was asking if I was using a level 50 squad. I'm not using a 50 squad. Let's just go here to Dojo. Let's go to enchant style so you guys can see. Albert is on 38. Sophia 39. Hector 39. I summoned for Hector 2 times, I think. Katarina is 35, and Rouge... Whoa, we can upgrade Rouge. You see, one level barely changes anything. I got master level points, but this is not so important right now. You see, barely changing anything. That's because I'm saying that you kinda can wait to get more pieces. I was using Rupina when I started, but I dropped her. I also want to play with Guinea, but I want a hammer with Earth. We still don't have that. Monica, Geralt, Gray. I want to play with Gray. Gray is my next investment, because he can paralyze as well with Blunt Strike. Here, paralyze. I want to invest on him, but I still haven't. I think he will enter in Katarina place. He also gets a lot of SS Titans in the future. Cat, I also want to raise up my Calf. I also have Aline. I also want to raise my Aline. It's just that I have these characters way too invested right now. I can't change all the time. Let's just see what more questions you guys have. Let me just run some content on Auto at least, so we can play and talk on the same time. Orion style in Nectar is in healer game is okay. Yeah, because he has some way to stun, I think. I think it's a stun. So you can get that. Shadow Monster, what I mean about the edit that part of that video out is that if you talk about it here, you can just cut that part out and make a separate video, and I'll need to make a video later. See. I understand what you're saying, but I think I can make a more in-depth video about this. So don't worry, I'll make a separate video. So you can hold the button on your character to check your status. Yeah, you can also hold. I didn't hold. So we have Force of Mystery to clear as well. I don't know if I can clear the stage number 9. I think I had some problems because I'm using mostly a slash type damage squad. And slash is very resisted here. Let's see the action shop. I can get some stuff. I can get shards for Albert and Katarina. I will just get a lot of shards for both. A lot. 5. 5 shards of each one. It's 2 per exchange, so it's 5. 10 for in total. 10 in total for each one. Then I will just give one more for Albert. I'm not getting the armor yet because I think at least this time getting the shards for them is better investment because they are on my squad all the time. So let's just run something on auto here. I will run Forest of Mystery on level 8. Got Gustav, Albert, Kat, Azami, and Sophia in one scene. Reroll or not? You are very set. This is a very good squad. You do not need to reroll Ishoji Masaji. Okay, I think these bunnies are very strong, but let me try to run this on auto. Osni is saying, I'm just seeing that you can buy 100 SS character pieces for Arthur, Gustav, and the others for each 6,800. Does that mean that you buy the full character if you use all 100 pieces? No, you can't. Actually, you need 250 pieces to form an SS character. It's not the same thing. When you summon duplicate, you get 40 shards. But 40 shards do not make a character. You need 250 because it's more of a pity because there are lots of ways to farm shards. And you either wait till you get the character to use the shards or you farm 250 shards to get the character. I do not recommend doing that. I do not recommend getting this pack. Only people that want to get very strong, very fast will do that, and I do not think you need. 106 people watching. It says 100 for me. Why does a style Soji only have 1 LP? Is it because he's dying? Yeah, his max LP is 1. I did not read the lore behind him, but I saw this as well today when I was making my video to talk about the difference between LP and Heritage. And I saw this as well. I was thinking very strange because an A Heritage character already has a lot of downsides when you are using him, and then he just have 1 LP. Doesn't make sense. Maybe it's a nod to the original game. So let's just try to make it back to auto. Sharp, when is the most important banner incoming after Festival banner? The most important banner incoming is the Valentine one that you have Rock Bucket to summon. That she's a healer supporter with some debuffs, very strong unit. Basically the best team in the game. Yeah, Ishimoji Masaki got a very strong squad. Okay, I need that for my Katarina. I think he's referring to the shards I was using. Let's see who else has more questions. Rouge asks from story, what happens if you get Rouge again? Do you get his shards? Yeah, you get 40 shards if you get him again. You have quite a few options, bro. When I get off day, I'll focus on clearing more content. Now just grinding some mass gear and Loudstones. Yeah, Loudstones give lots of status. It's a very good place to farm. So we are already on 2 hours of live stream. Whoa. It's just that it takes time for people to get the notification about my live. And we have 96 spectators. Yeah, 96 people watching it. Let me just try to see if I can defeat this boss here. He can be paralyzed if I remember. Yeah, fully resistant against paralyze. Instead of doing this, I will just use Drain Energy. Double cut is the best I have. Smash. And smash. And I'll just run full auto. You have quite a few. Okay, I think I answered all the questions. Let me show you guys my gear. My gear, no, my gig. Let me make a screenshot of it. I'm making an image of my gig coming from CPU-Z. The game disappeared. What happened? Wait just a little minute, guys. The game just disappeared. What is it happening now? Yeah, we just died. So something is wrong here. I think there. I have to resync my image. Just 1 minute, guys. I will fix this. Sorry. We are getting back some minutes. I think we crashed, guys. Oh god. Did we crash it? I'm restarting the emulator. Sorry, I will get back. Are you still listening to me? Please tell me if you are still listening to me. Are you still listening? I'm just restarting the emulator. We will be back in a minute. We'll be back in a minute. It's just a technical problem here. Emulator is already getting back. Yeah, we are already launching the game again. We will be back in a minute. You guys can see me here? Yeah, wait so just a minute. We get everything back. So the game it will run. We have a different image here. We have at least the game back again. Sorry about this, guys. We will get everything back. Just a minute. We will have the image back in a short amount of time. But you can already say more questions about the game, and I will reply to you in a minute. I will probably have to play with this setup here. I will just add the image. Let me get my... Get to center. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there. We had a crash between the live stream, and this is a new thing for me. At least we were able to just made it come again. I'll just here we just get the image here. Yeah, we are back. We just have a little problem with the transmission with just with the can here. There's some bug with an image, but it's very little thing. You can take your time, don't worry. Thank you. I was not expecting this. The game is loading as well, so we have time. Such a long loading. I will fix the can as well. It's just something that I can fix here very easy. Fixing it. Yeah, almost done, guys. Stay there with me, please. Don't go away. Okay, we are now back. This was not easy. Yeah, let's just see if the game is running fine. Okay, we are back. I didn't think this would happen. I can just let me just change my webcam so I can invert it. Well, can I do this? I just have to click here and then... Yeah, I think this is fine. Just one more button and... Here, yeah, we finally back with all the setup working. Nice, we have to clear something here. Let me just get everything that you guys were saying here. Sorry about the black screen. Let me just go to expeditions. That we were talking about how that character called Soji has one LP. We have the black screen. What about the focus of 4 weapons on these characters? Gustav needs end. Albert needs end. Gustav can use either end or STR, and Cat needs Agi. Rydia was asking if how long it takes to grind for a newbie Hector to be with this record with no raw hit around 1000 damage. I think you just need like 5 days. 5 days or 4 days, depending on how much time you're playing the game. So, yeah, people were saying that they were still hearing me saying something, but there was no image. We are back. Only have hard grinding to get to 1k as long as you focus on S rank weapons, expeditions, and hard. Normal attack 1000 is 1 day means that you'll be playing the whole day, I think. Hero spells goes LP, yeah, also if a character runs off LP, they can be revived, same thing. Albert's better tanking looking at lists online. Yeah, the best tank on the game is Albert. Do not believe many of the lists online because I saw someone made by some websites that they were kind of getting a lot of things wrongly. They were saying that Albert was A or even S. This doesn't make sense. The guy is SS. This is the highest tier. So I wish I had Albert. Okay, does ScherBR get a good SS version in the future? Yes. Sai was saying thanks, guys. Rydia was saying Thanks, Rain. So basically, I already have X on max evolve, but my damage is so low. 1k damage is like 70 STR more or less. I think at very close to 70 STR. So let me run some of the dungeons here. I will run the daily. Let me try to run Training Cave just for the... One important thing I will be making a video about Training Cave is that you usually only get the 2 gold ores and 6 ores even if you run the stages after the 6th one. I will try to run the 8 just to see if I can, but I usually just run the number 6. Take your time, don't worry. Let's see. I'm making do with Geralt switching from SS, stones depending on what I'm doing. Tombs, he said tombs. Some people call characters like tombs. Something that I never saw before War of the Visions. Let's see, auto grind status, do events and forests as they give big boost to status. For physical units, STR around 46 to 55 can do 1k. Yeah, my actor has 68 to, I think, something around that, counting for his style. Behind the scenes look, yeah, behind scenes. You were seeing this on the making. Hi, Santiago Parodi is here. He said, hi, sure, not playing the game, but good to see you back to streaming games. Yeah, Santiago, sorry to not make streams, but the last time I did it was kind of a failure. No many people appeared, so this is why I stopped it a little. I was trying to see if I was still making good videos, what was happening, that people... But I think it was just because I was playing Valkyr Anatomia, and Valkyr Anatomia is not in a good place right now. Not many people playing that game, and not many people even care about streaming or other stuff. I know that there are at least 2 people that do streams for Valkyr Anatomia on Twitch, and they still don't have many watchers there. So, talking about a game that is not active anymore is actually bad. This is why I considered returning to console gaming, because that will have a wider audience. But I can't drop Valkyr Anatomia just because I kind of promised that I would be recording all the event storylines, because the game someday will die. We all know that one day that game will get offline, and saving all the cutscenes and things to keep that game forever alive. This is, I think this is something that I'll have to do. And then I keep playing that game and playing, but it's not like I'm having very fun with Valkyr Anatomia anymore. So let's see who else was asking. Rydia. Weird then, only my Katarina is able to deal such damage. Not Ray, not Actor. Probably I missed something. It's not just because of that. Katarina is made to deal more damage. She has passives that help with that. And I don't think Actor can get passives so strong as that. He doesn't deal as much damage as Katarina when they both use Smash. Just watch this Smash here. Katarina was a little stronger, but if your Katarina is on max health, she will do more damage. This is why the difference becomes wider. Let's see more here. Bro, can you tell us about the tank version of Geralt that has counter-attack? Is he worth going for? I do not know this version of Geralt. Is this version that we can summon for? Because I don't have him. I don't have the summonable version. Rain spells also factor in rank, etc. do around 800 and most for me. When you use C, E or B spells or inherit skills, you can blast past 1k easily. Also, some units have better kits to start with. You also have to consider the elemental damage. If you are using an elemental weapon, the elemental weapons will do more damage. Okay, so let's just run the level 6 stage. We do not need to go past that. Let's see, I have that Geralt. He's pretty meh, but when he does counter, it helps a lot. It's just like Gustav. Gustav has a unique tank ability that covers for enemies that are being attacked. It's very important when it happens, but it has such a small chance to happen that you can't rely on it. So we will be adding more characters in the future that will have passives similar to this one, and they will have more chances of applying that cover, maybe some different stuff. I also remember one A style character, I think it's Jonas or something like that, that has a very interesting ability that he guards when he's attacked, and that reduces damage by a lot. I know that Albert is a parry tank. There are other types of tank. You can just use diverse type of characters in this game. Even when tanking, there are multiple ways of tanking. You do not need exactly Alberts. Parry tanking is good when the enemy does single target damage. If the enemy does too much AoE damage, parry won't help you. So let's see what we have more here. If you have the other option, yeah, just transfer the doppelganger to him. That's about Geralt. His counter hit is low, but he does heal at times. So for me, that's stability. Yeah, this is survivability. Other is asking Cat or Gina. They are very different. Cat is better for damage, and Gina is just a debuffer, a very good debuffer. You cannot compare both ones, depending if you need debuffers. Debuffers will becoming very more important as the time goes on, because the enemies will come with very high status. That's why you farm for status on this game. So, have you tried playing in Forced Landscape mode? It's weird at first, but better than portrait on emulator, in my opinion. Who's seeing what happens off screen in cutscenes? I didn't try that yet, Darkstar Hero. I did that on last Claudia when I played that game, and it was actually very nice when it happened. I don't know what happens on this game. I will try to search and see if it's a good thing to do. I won't try to do this on a live stream because it doesn't really work that way. So I will just try to defeat Treasure Hunt 8 because I don't want too much stress instead of keep limbing. I should have just get Cat here, but I still don't have her well trained, so whatever. Let's see who else has more questions. Have you tried? I got Gustav, Guinea, Azami, Blue, and Sophia right now. Should I replace any? Sanjeep is Srivastana asked. You should not replace anyone. You have a very good squad, and only when needed of blunt damage or maybe pierce damage you have other units. But this squad is very good. Let's see. Are you going to be playing Sinoalis? Is coming soon in like 2 days. Guys, Sinoalis, I will be very honest with you guys. Sinoalis is a low value product. It is cheap made. It does have good music, but it has cheap animations. It doesn't have many content. It's overly used into exhaustion. Sorry, that's only what I think. The overall design of the art is very beautiful. They really know what they are doing. The story behind it seems very nice because it's Yoko Taro that's doing. But the gameplay itself is very meh. I don't even like to use that word, but it's very, very average. And that game's you summon for jobs to your characters, and they get more jobs, access to new skills and things like that. I know a lot of people will not agree with me, but that's just my opinion. I do not think that game has large lags. People will get exhausted of that game very, very quickly. I may try that if people want me to do that. If they want me to cover, I may even try to see if it's good or not, give my opinion. But I do not believe in the success of Sinoalis. I think it's a game that will last for 1 year or maybe a little more. Then, starting the game with a collab with Nier and Nier Automata, it's already a bad sign. Because a game that has a original IP should not live on the legs of others' IPs. I know that Nier is very important, but they should do a collaboration after the game launch, not on launch. So when people play with their collab characters being 2B or any other character from Nier, they will just get to play it very soon. They launch the game, they download, play with their collab characters, they get bored, and they will drop it. I do not agree with their decision on launching the game with a collaboration. The 2 collaborations already having a date. When these 2 collaborations ends, this game will lose a large amount of players. This is my opinion, but I don't know if you guys agree. So let me see if there are more questions. I was thinking maybe to put Rouge, but not so sure who to replace him with. Yeah, if you get Rouge, you can get Rouge instead of Blue when you do not need Blue, or instead of Guinea when you do not need Guinea. The rest of your characters are very good. So Rain is asking, Cher, do you have Azani SS? No, I don't have. She's literally is broken. Another great unit is Barbara. I don't have Barbara. I have Eileen. Eileen is very good, but I can't train her yet. And another one is she can cycle between stun and paralyze with 3B because it works amazingly well with Rouge. Yeah, she can learn very nice spells, very nice skill from one of her versions. I'm not so sure if it's an A or an S. Barbara, she's very good. I really agree with you on that. But I don't have her. Make stages easy as hell. Scene 606 says that Geralt, I think, pops up in the tower banner. He constantly taunts, and if he defends against an attack, he will counter. At style level 30, his counter is stronger than his normal attack and can combo. This is interesting, but I don't have that one to test. You can get elemental staff with bonus hit. You cannot get it. I searched from Discord history because I didn't know if we could or not. And then someone was saying that you could get bonus status with elemental weapon, but it was a lie. You can't do that. I tried for 3 hours to get one to drop, till I just realized that I was just wasting my time. Let's see, Marcel Johnson is saying you would pull Rouge as needed, but that's a nice setup. Did you transfer Rock Speeder to SS Kinney? Yet, for me she's almost a must in my party. Kinney is very nice. Sometimes I don't use her because I don't have a place for her. But I plan to get her maxed because she's a very strong debuffer, and debuff is very important on this game. It's part of the strategies. I don't like the gameplay of Sinoalis, but I'm still going to try it. Yeah, maybe just because of the audience is asking for. I know Art Knights made a huge success, but it's mostly because people love the art, the new gameplay mode. Sinoalis is not so new, I think. Art Knights has a new type of mechanic. It's real time with strategy tower defense. But Sinoalis is just a mix-up of strategy, real time with turn-based. I don't know, maybe it will draw attention for some time, but I don't know if people will stick up with that. But maybe for waifus, people like waifus, they will find a lot of waifus on Sinoalis. Yoko Taro loves that style, and he even says that openly. He's a pretty nice guy. So, replace blue or guinea, depending on the level. Yeah, it was exactly what I said. Pokemon Station is saying, I hope Romancing SaGa will eventually do a collaboration with Final Fantasy in the future. Like, it will be good for the game, but for the designing of everything, it won't. Because it means that you'll be using Final Fantasy characters most of the time. I think they have a very good roster of characters on Romancing SaGa. You can see that some of them are very unique designing-wise. We have Arceus, is a character from Saga Frontier. People will love her when she gets to be summoned. She is wife material for those that do like that. She is a mystic art user. And it's also a mystic with a half-blood. Yeah, a half-blood mystic. Very good. I know that a lot of people will pursue waifus in this game as well. I'm pretty sure. But wait, yeah, I can use this one more. But Sinoalis have more girls and waifus and things like that. Seisho, this is what I'm hoping for too, even if it's just Final Fantasy Tactics, give us something. Not every Square game gets collaboration with Final Fantasy. We had Valkyria Anatomia, and we never had a collaboration with any Final Fantasy. So this means that I believe they will only do that if they think then they can make justice to the series. Depends on the art style. Making Final Fantasy collaboration with this game will be easy because we have Record Keeper, and in Record Keeper already made sprite arts of all 3D characters from Final Fantasy franchise. It won't be hard. They do plan to do that, maybe for global, but on Japanese version they do not do collaborations. I never saw a collaboration. Am I wrong on that? I never saw a collaboration with Romancing SaGa. Maybe the director of this game do not want to just get collaborations. Hey buddy, thank you for your dedication and guides. Hey Bert, Pulgar, thank you for coming to the stream, and thank you for saying this as well. Let's see, for Albert and Gustav, is best choice to use end-based weapons, and what for Cat? Yeah, I do prefer end weapons for Albert and Gustav. Gustav can also be built for full damage if you want, if you are using him with another taunter. And Cat, you just need Eggy. Any idea when Guild will be on, what content it will have, and do you plan to create your own for the community? Mauricio Barisoni is asking me this. I already answered this on the stream, but guilds are only for chat on the Japanese version. They plan to do something with that, but they still haven't. What we will have is a world boss that everyone can defeat. There will be challenges as well, and those challenges will be for everyone. If everyone defeat those challenges together, or maybe even if you don't participate, if you participate you probably get some bonuses, everyone will get rewards. So people will share strategies with the community. I will also make videos about it, and this is what we'll have. This is for sure, but chat and guild won't happen anytime soon, in my opinion. I kind of love that because I do not enjoy guilds too much. I think there's too many time that you spend by just talking with your guild members, strategizing your attacks between hours, and this is not something that I really enjoy on mobile games. I know that most people like it to have community things, but don't know. This is also what draw me to this game. No PvP and no guild. So let's see more people talking about here. Are there any future overpowered characters we should be saving our gens for? After the Christmas banner, we'll probably have New Year's banner, and then we will have the Valentine's banner that will have Rock Bucket, I think. I'm not so sure. I have to do some research. Don't believe on those words right now. When I do some research, I will make a video about it. So let me see how does Rouge farm work and what stage he is in. You should see my past video about Rouge. We have a video talking about making a review on him, where you farm, and what you need to do once you get him. So I agree, I also need to remake it to bring those games over. Saga Frontier cross Final Fantasy Brave Exodus in Japan. I personally don't want Final Fantasy in this game because it may dilute what really see on side of Final Fantasy. At the same time, Final Fantasy can bring more attention to Saga. Yeah, it can, but I think that Saga is being heavy advertising on Asia territories. They probably don't need Final Fantasy name to be on the list. So let's just do more daily dungeons. I think I have to get more things, especially gear. I need to get gears. Let's try to run dungeon number 9 on auto. I don't know if I will be able to. Let's see. Thank you. Final Fantasy Brave Exodus Japan and Imperial Saga already had a collab. Imperial Saga, I know that there are collabs, but I never heard about collaborations with Romancing SaGa Re universe. Have you? It's because the guy who made this Saga series, who's also a lead on Final Fantasy Tactics 2, Final Fantasy 2, and so there was a pretty high chance of kind of collaboration with Core. Yeah, but I'm not so sure because he also made another games. He also took part on Final Fantasy 12. It doesn't mean that we got something from that as well. But I know that Final Fantasy 2 was where he created a lot of different mechanics. It's a very important project for him. I just don't believe that they will do this at this time. Maybe they will do a collaboration with another game that is based on his own ideas, like that game that came out for 3DS, something, the Alliance Alive. I don't know, maybe they will choose different games. They will not choose Final Fantasy thing to collaborate. It will took the spotlight from the characters from Saga series and just focus on Final Fantasy game, and maybe, I don't know, you just remove the shiny bright on the characters from Romancing SaGa. I think they sometimes may be bad instead of being good. Collaborations always brings new people, but the players that love Romancing SaGa may not exactly like the idea of full banners or with Claude, Tifa, Barret and things like that. I don't know. It's not that I don't like Final Fantasy, I'm a huge fan. I love Final Fantasy VI, I love Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy 13. I know this is a strange opinion. Final Fantasy 13 Part 2. I love these games. So let me just do some manual here because it seems like I'm dying. I think I should just farm on another tour instead of this one. Let's go. Let me see here. I just hope this game succeeds in global because I love the series. I love the series. Let's see here. Love this game. Sucks that people won't play the game because they don't understand retro gaming. Yeah, a lot of people were just making 1-star reviews because the game is retro graphics, and they just don't want to play it. The problem with making a collaboration is that you will only have one style of the character, so that's a huge design problem because you wouldn't have skill inheritance. That also. Maybe they will just release 3 versions on the same time, an SS, S, and A on the same banner, so you just keep summoning to get everything. I'm ranking 43 and role-playing in the App Store, so that is very good sign for the game. Whoa, rank 43. That's something good. Also, another good thing about this game is that it has 5 stars on the Play Store right now. Even with the launch having a maintenance that people could download the game but could not start playing. I know that when this happens, a lot of people with 1000 IQ go there to just give 1 star. It's not a right thing to do, but I know that people just go there complaining that the game is not on their language, and the game is on maintenance, the game does not run on their low-end phone, because this is still a Unity game, so the engine is still a little heavy. You can't play that with a phone from 2014, you have to upgrade your phone as well. But some people think that it's just because it has retro graphics, it should run even on their Nokias. It's not like that. But the 5-star rating on Google Play is awesome. So let's see if we have more questions. I feel like the Collab mobile games is easier to promote a gamer when the game can handle the community with this name alone. Yeah, this is what is happening with Sinoalis. So if games doing well without collabs, it's good. That I also agree. We should pull in Christmas banner. If you have Azami, you should pull for Azami S from the Christmas banner. It's the only really important thing. I do like Monica SS version from Christmas. I will try to get her, maybe. I'm still not so sure. But the only important thing for Azami is getting submission from her S style. So, people are asking if it's worth to pull. I already just answered that. 5,000 gens ticket for the SS is worth it. 5,000 gens, but its price... is it paid gems or is it free gems? I think it's paid gems. I'm not so sure if they are worth the trouble. I think you should just, if you have paid gems, I think you should be using them on discounts when they have. JP had one, but only with a prefecture from Japan for the educational purposes. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember when they when I saw on Silicon Era an article that was saying that they were doing a collaboration. But it was for the whole Saga series. They were even painting some dishes and things like that, and it was very successful. I don't understand how it was just so successful like they were saying, but it was. Let's see how many people more hating out. Thanks for the advice. We'll be looking out for new videos. Thank you for staying with us, Ascended Strivastpa. We see each other on the next stream or the next video. Marcel Johnson, has anyone got lucky as to pull seed from Tower Summon? What is the verdict on the SS? Sylph, you mean? I still haven't. One friend of mine pulled her and he said she is very strong, but he's not exactly playing the game a lot, so I think he's still on hard. He's not even on very hard yet. Thanks for the live stream. Thank you for coming, Calvin. We see each other on the next video, on the next live stream. Pokemon Seisho, is it 4.8 rating on the AP store? It shows 5.5 stars on my Brazilian Play Store, but maybe it's because it's more than 4.7 and they just average the score. Is there an SS weapon now and S armor and gear? Yeah, we have only S weapon and S armor, but S armor you have to get from shops and exchange stuff. SS weapon we don't have yet. Alexander is saying that my team is very powerful. Thank you, but Sophia is now dead. But it's just because I'm running on auto. Marcel Johnson said, I think the only game that will get bigger traction at launch from Japan to global than this is this Gaia, because of the fan base. Have they said anything about this Gaia being global? Because that game, yeah, it's very beautiful. I'm a very huge fan of this Gaia series. I like the humor, I love the design, the original design, I love the battle, I love everything about this Gaia. but I haven't really played many after this Gaia 2. Just because it was on PS3, I couldn't play that. I did get this Gaia for my PS Vita, but I never got to play too much. I don't like much my Vita. Let's see, you can inherit her skill and use with SS Azami, low BP attack transfer. Yeah, Rain just explained why you should get the S version of Azami. Shadow Monster is saying, I'm loving the game, running smoothly on my phone, is a Moto GS 5 Plus, and not lag issues, loadings are a little annoying, but this game is sure as well feeds on battery. The problem is with the engine. This game runs on a Unity 3D engine. It's not a 2D game at all. You may be fooled when you look on this, but it actually is a 3D game. The sprites from the bosses are 3D, just trying to replicate the sprite feeling. Also, the sprite for your characters are just bilateral, but the engine itself is 3D. That's why it still is heavy, and the Unity engine asks you to upgrade your project after some point, and then you have another way to just get a heavy engine to run your game. So let's see who else has more things to say. You can let's see, it's because in my phone you probably have Google Play, which is right, the rating is different. Okay, you have the iPhone. 4.8 is a very nice rating. Scene 606 saying this Gaia Mobile is a cursed game. I still wanna play. Yeah. This Gaia Mobile is a cursed game. It almost made the company fall. I don't know the name correct for this, but they kind of got a lot of pressure because the game had way more success than they planned. The global audience crashed their servers. Who would have expected this? And because of that, the game could not work. It was always on maintenance hell. I never saw a game with so much maintenance than this Gaia. Oops. I think I won't be able to clear this time. Yeah, everyone died. Let me reduce one of the level on this, because I just want an easy time running on auto. I still have places to farm and skills to learn, a lot of things to do. I'm not exactly on the end game yet, especially my gear very under-geared. Let's try the level 8. What are the best skills to inherit from Gustav, Albert and Cat? Look, I can't tell Cat because I have Cat. I don't have Gustav, so I can't exactly tell you this. I don't have all the skills in my head yet. But Albert should be get knee splitting most of the time. But it depends if you can get him to good Aggie, but you have to get some levels with his S version. You can see here, let's talk about Albert. Albert's S style gives him more Aggie. Let's see, CP, here it gets more Aggie. And in order to stun, you have to attack first, so this is why using knee splits can help. Shimmery Slash is just very costly, and it's just row of foes, can help in some situations. I don't know, I just really like a Steel Blade because he also gives taunt. I don't think this is very nice. Slice and Dice is just not much more of an improvement, and you do not want to use high BP skills with your Albert. So I use Knee Split that has a chance to stun with medium chains. Very hardly stuns, but okay. So now let's just talk about Cat. Let me see Cat. I don't think I have learned my skills with Cat yet. Okay, let me check. We have Submission. Well, we already have Submission SS. Stomp. Let's see what we can learn from the A version. Single full blunt. I like 3 BP skills. Let me see if she has a 3 BP. She has 4. Okay, let's see Evil Crush. We have a lot of undead enemies. Maybe this Evil Crush can help her. I'm not so sure. These 3 skills are not so interesting. Evil Crush can be interesting. I don't know if we have an S version of Cat. Do we have? Let me see if there are more questions. What are the best... okay, we already answered this. For Gustav, go for the 3 BP skill. Has medium para chance. Oh, that's pretty nice. I don't know because I still don't get all the skills in my head. Hey Bert Pugar, my main team has 2.2k. Gustav, Sofia, Rouge, Aileen, Blue. And he got Azami. Was thinking of recommending to replace. You probably want to replace Aileen or Blue depending on the content. Pokemon Seishu, yeah, and I saw there are a lot of 1-star ratings day 1 because of the release of the maintenance game. Always happens. Went through for a few days. People that like that should not be able to play mobile games. I also don't think that Google Play should allow for people to give ratings before some time. They developers can at least give a block of 2 or 3 days to ratings because the game is maintenance. There should be an answer to that. So let's just farm a little more of this. Here. I have to invest in some gear, so I want to just farm a little. Replace Aline. Azami is best by far. I can AoE enemies. Aline is similar to Katarina. Yeah, you just said almost what I just said. Well, I'm using same skill as you recommended. Guess I did a good choice. What about the max status? Is there a cap in the characters? No. It's actually a little different to understand the cap for characters because right now 45 on each status is what you can farm for story mode and events, but your character can also alter this 45. They can reduce it a little or increase it a little, so it's between the average or 45. This is the actual cap, and 710 HP if I do remember correctly. This is your cap right now. Let me tell you just once more, guys, if you want to support the channel, you can do that by just using the super chat button, or you can also use Patreon or buy me a coffee. I do suggest you using the super chat button. I do plan to produce content for Romancing SaGa for quite a lot of time. It's probably until this game ends. I just need some help to purchasing more pieces for a new gig because my current PC can't handle edit. Is a very slow machine. I took a picture of it. I will just show you guys my PCs. You guys will get surprises. How I managed to get this done. Let me add a new image here. While this runs on auto. Let me search for one for my picture. Here. I believe my processor, my CPU is like the same that they use it on mobile phones. Not all mobile phones, but the same as they use it on tablets and things like that. It's a Fusion AMD A08 processor. Here. This is my processor. Very old. Does it say here when it was made? It doesn't. But I think it's 8 years old or something like that. So let me just run this once more. Are there any other questions you guys have? I think I will just end this stream in some minutes, because I still have to finish another video to post today, and I'm a little hungry. I think I want to have dinner. AoE skills from S-Gustav as well, as some enemies cannot be paralyzed. Yeah. If I remember correctly, stuff like slimes AoE is high BP. If I recall correctly, also for Sophia. You can inherit AoE skills from Agatha A. Yeah. But you usually prefer Skull Crush or something like that. I always confuse by the name, because that AoE spell uses a lot of BP. You do not want a spell that uses a lot of BP with your Sophia, because she always needs to be healing, and it's 4 BP. And also, she's not exactly built for damage, no elemental damage. You can still raise if you are using elemental staff. I don't know. I don't think she is made for that. She has skills that debuff enemies, so getting one more debuff It's good. Well, what stage do you farm if you're stuck on chapter 1 very hard? You should try to farm for fake robbing. You can get some status from there. You don't have any other version of Sophia, so you can inherit. Thanks for the heads up for Gustav. You check up. Was fun getting some T-specs of love. Thanks, Jared. Please come by on the next stream. I think I will make another stream on the same time, on the same day, on the next week. Patrick Way, my main team is SS Sophia, Rogue, Blue, Albert, Keeney. That's 3 jammers. You never have too many jammers. The buffers will become even more important in the future. You say that you also have Aline, Alkaiser, Mikhail, and Urpina, Thomas. Aline and Alkaiser are the best. Michael, Urpina, and Thomas, no. Especially because Urpina clashes with Albert, Mikhail doesn't have anything really good, and Thomas is also just averaging everything. Wondering if you should swap anyone. It's just like I said, the only one you have here is Aline and Alkaiser. Aline and Alkaiser are good, but you can still use the same squad you have. How to inherit? You have to learn the skill first with a different style, and then you have to click the plus button on your edit party on setup, and then it will show you which skill you can inherit. Pokemon Saishu said that he just hit 20k CP thanks to my advice. Have you followed my guide about the correct pack to follow content? Guys, any of you that follow that video, and to what extent did you follow? Did you follow line by line or just step by step? Did you try something different? How was that video helpful for you guys? Took me a lot of time to try to understand the difficulty between all stuffs, but sometimes maybe some people will have different experiences because of the characters they use. Some stages will be harder for people that go all out attacking, some stages will be harder for people that do not have many attacks, so depends still on how you play the game. So I have to do something here. Let me check if I already done and everything for the day. There are some things that will rotate today. We can go to the shop and then exchange to check. Pokemon Station is saying that he followed my guide exactly how I said, and it helped him so much because he was stuck in before that video. Thank you. That was the idea behind it. Took a lot of time of researching if it was the correct way. I did not exactly use just a JP resource yet. I tested some stuff. I did my research as well. So I'm really happy that it really helped people around. So it's a general guide, but we need more detailed guide, like what are items meant for. Yeah, that guide was just to give an horizon, because you have to understand something. When the game is launching, there are just so many topics that we need to discuss, so many guides that can be done to explain stuff, but we can't release 4 videos on a day. It will just exhaust people, and it's bad for the channel as well. And I can't release maybe 3 videos at max, depending on how I strategize, how I release one on the start of the day, on the mid of the day, and then another one on the end of the day. Probably this is the max I can do, but I can't talk about everything just when the game launches. It has to have some pause between videos. So that video was just for people that wanted to play the game for days and they didn't know what to do, because the game gave way too many stamina potions. People could play for hours. If I just made a video talking about items, it would not really help much. So this is why I made that video first and made that research first. Let's see if I have something that I can purchase that it's ending, because this is the last day of the week. Yeah, I have something to get here for ore change. I can get Mariah or Undine pieces. I do suggest you guys getting either one of these ones. I will get Undine pieces. I'll get all the most I can. Undine is a very good character when compared to other S styles. Okay, let me see if I can switch out my gold for bronzes. No, you can't. Let me close. Eggshell exchange, already bought everything I wanted. Next week I'll probably get more. I have some tickets for this as well. Zweig metal exchange. You see, the weapons are not worth. Like I said, only the shards are worth. The difference between Charl and the normal gold, I can get 27 normal gold with, but Charl I can get 36. Has a little more value if I plan to use Charl, but I don't know if I will be using Charl. So I think I'll just get the gold piece. Yeah. Need to do this before it updates, but it's actually updating in 4 days. It's strange because the event itself will end today. But guys, you can also suggest what type of video you want me to create. I have some incoming. Today I'll be releasing some. It's becoming a little late, but I want to release it still today. I will be releasing one that talks about styles, skills, inheritance, and also other stuff like the difference between farming with one and another one. I will try to cover everything about style in a character itself, even in resistance. A lot of stuff based on the character. And then I will be talking about the best places to farm, where depending on your CP, in which point in the game you are. These are the 2 next videos that will be released. After that, I have to choose some. I have some ideas, I have something recorded, but it's not exactly done yet. So you guys can give me some ideas. I will just try to make videos based on what you guys want. Another great video will be characters that inflict status when in stages to farm here. Stages to farm will come soon. Now characters that inflict status, I can't think about this. Comes back on Thursday. Definitely best items guide. Best equipment, you think? That you're saying best items. The items includes a lot of stuff. I can start talking about weapons and then I will just talk about the other slots. It's better because if you talk about too much stuff on a single video, you may just get a video with 20 minutes and then no one watches that anymore on YouTube. You put just like 10, 12 minutes. If they see more than that, they just skip, they speed up. What do you guys think about time of videos? Do you watch videos that are around 10 minutes? Or do you guys watch videos of 20 minutes? Let's see if there are anything else that I have to do for today. I think not. I think I already done all that I have to do for today. So I will just farm a little more glowstones. We did for gear, now we did for armor. Should do some for armor. So let me see my cell phone. I still didn't see if many people were talking something. Someone called me on Messenger. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff. I always reach to my comment section to see if there are suggestions or things like that. It seems like doing a stream helps the channel because we now got 15 new subscribers. This is a good number, 15. Yeah. I'll probably do another stream on the same hour, on the same time, on the next week, if you guys want, or if you guys want to suggest another stuff, please tell me. Let's see what you guys have to say. What abilities have you enchanted so far? No one. I don't think it's worth to do that right now. You do not need that. I'm still farming for equipment. Best items guide. 40 minutes is a major no-no. I do not make that many minutes videos now, but I already made some videos of 30 minutes in the past for other games, and people complained a lot. So I reduced it to 25, then I reduced it to 20 minutes, and then I reduced it to 15 minutes at most. 15 minutes at most is usually what I do, unless it's a topic that needs a lot of explaining, just like the guidelines video. That one needs a lot of stuff to cover, so kind of pass it 15 minutes. But my average is 15 minutes. Is it okay for you guys, or I need to reduce it even further? Pokemon Seishu says that he will watch the video regardless of the length. Oh, thank you. Well, I think not everyone does that. 10 minutes is the perfect length. Yeah. 12 minutes, up to 12. Please give me 2 minutes. Can you slowly break down units and resistance? I will. I was trying to do one new review every 2 days. I did one for Rouge yesterday. We should try to make another one for tomorrow. I will try to do that at least for all SS styles. But I don't know if I have the time, but I will try. Pokemon Seishu says that he would like more streams going forward. Is this a good day for you guys and a good time? I think this is a good flow for me. Maybe Saturday could also be a good day. You are the best YouTuber for this game at the moment. Thank you for this. It's not like I want to be the best or something, because I know that Imba Punch, I think is the name. He's also a very good YouTuber, and I respect him very much for what he does. I just want to be there with other YouTubers as well. Just want my space, and I think everyone has their space. Yeah, it's Imba Punch. He's also a good YouTuber. I really enjoy the format that he makes as well. He's a very good YouTuber. So, example, there's a few tanks available, but some are weak to X-type damage, so you may want to bring IO. Yeah, this is interesting, because we should be doing a video about roles, and then we talk about all the roles, all the characters that can tank, and then we can talk about all supporters, then we can talk about all jammers. This is interesting because it doesn't cover the whole number of units. We get a group and talk about the group. A video is long as you might want to make a separate video for people with short times. Separate videos is not my stuff. Doing talking about the same thing 2 times is also bad for the channel. 15 minutes is good if it's a guide, but 10 minutes is good for like update content. Yeah. If we do some news for the game, just like we have new updates coming, 10 minutes is okay. It should be done with that. But for guide, for explaining further, if we need, we'll get to 15. Pokemon Seishu is saying the video should be as long as it needs to be explained. Cramming a bunch of information to 10 times 15 minutes can rush and confuse, skip over. There are some people that were saying that I talk way too fast. What do you guys think about this? Do I talk way too fast? Sometimes I think I do. Sometimes I even get a little out of air. Even when streaming, because we talk too much when we are streaming, and I forgot to get a cup of water on my desk, so I need to get some water sometimes because I talk too much. Yeah, call the streams weekly went down. Yeah, nice. 20 minutes is better. Oh, well, let's see. I think I will just hand between 12 and 15. But if it's something that really needs to stick a little better, I'll go 20 minutes and max. This should be what we'll be doing on this channel. And also, what do you guys think? 2 videos for a day or 3 videos a day? Do you guys like the idea of having one by the morning, one by the middle of the day, and one on the end of the day? What do you guys think about this format? Because I can do that if I plan ahead and try to organize my stuff. This is something that I will be doing today and tomorrow. So maybe in 3 days I can produce 3 videos a day if you guys want that. What do you guys think about that? You have an accent, so it's hard to understand if you talk too fast. Yeah, I do have an accent. I need to try to hear myself a little more. And I just changed my headset, and it also affected the way I speak, because of the past one I had. I think it sounded differently, and I also have to work on that. I have had not any issues with the speed you talk. 2 a day if you can. 3 is too much. 2 a day. Yeah, I like the format. 2 maxes. It seems like people like 2 videos. So one by which time do you guys like the videos you receive? Something by lunch, and then another will close to dinner. Yeah, on the start of the game we have more things to talk, but after some time 2 videos a day may be a little overwhelming. I think I do understand that. It's just that we have a lot of talk about right now. Maybe next month in a month. I think we will not have that many things to talk about. And then we will be settled for 1 and max 2 videos a day. But I was asking about 3 videos because we have so much to talk right now, because there are just so many mechanics that it may help for now. But after some time, even I won't handle releasing 3 videos a day. It's a little exhaustive, even for you to watch as well. The more video, the better. 2 and max. I think 2 a day is better. Well, I'm happy with 1 or 2 maybe. Honestly, you don't push yourself and attempt to maintain a consistent descent schedule. Okay, yeah, at least 1 a day is okay. Yes, time doesn't matter to me. I'll see it. 1 video and perhaps a stream occasionally. 1 stream for 1 week. There are people that stream 2 times a week. They sometimes stream on the middle of the week and then 1 on the weekends. Do you prefer streaming on the weekends or on the middle of the week? Morning or noon or an afternoon will be nice. Okay, I think this is a good schedule. Let me see if there was some other questions on the channel. So, besides all that, guys, I'm really thankful for everyone that showed it, because I didn't know how this stream will go. It seems like, besides that moment that the emulator crashed and we got a black screen, I think it ran perfectly fine. People were saying that the audio was good, the image was good. And sometimes I got some lag when streaming before. I did try to see if my setup was fine before trying this, but we never know. Sometimes it's just when you do it that you will know if it work or not. Let me just remove the image here because we do not need to show it anymore. Oops, wrong image. This one. Okay, so thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching the stream. Let's see if there are more questions. I'm good with streams any day of the week. Okay, it depends more on the people that work. We are on the middle of a quarantine of most of the world. Here in Brazil, it's still a little of a lockout. Most people are still on their homes. I do not leave my home unless it's just to go for market. So this is why I can produce a little more content. But it still have to work with other stuff. I fix PCs and also video games, consoles, portables and things like that. It's not what I do for a living, but I can, with some time, just focus on the channel and live by being a content creator. It may take like 1 or 2 months to reach that level, but I'll try to do that by releasing content and better content within time. The next video, I hope you guys enjoy, because it's taking a lot of time to make. I really trying to get a new, better video every time. I try to make it good thumbnails. What you guys think about the thumbnails? I think they are better now. I started making thumbnails in the past with too much information. I still think I give way too much text on my thumbnails. I don't know if they work well or not, but I always try to improve. So weekends are good. You started while I was still on work though. Ah, okay. Yeah, sometimes it won't match everyone for the global audience. So if I do 2 streams on a week, I have to make one very different than the other, so people from different parts of the globe can watch. What are you saying you're saving my gems? I'm saving my gems for a rock bucket. That's what I'm saving for, but I may just drop it a little just to get a NES Azami for Christmas. Thumbnails are good. Okay, I think the thumbnails work fine when I post on Facebook and on Reddit. And also, guys, if you watch my videos, sometimes I forget to share on a community that you also go. If you share my content, it will also immensely help me reach more people, because this game still has a small community. I feel like there are people scattered around the world between a lot of communities, but we have lots of players. Like someone said here, the game is on rank number 43 on the Google Play. It's a very good rank, and we just have to group more people together to make a community. I also have a Discord server that it's on my description. I don't know if it's on the stream, but all new video I post there are linked to my Discord. I don't have time to talk too much time there, but if you call me there, I will just reply whatever I can. So, need more Hector. Hector is here. Oh, here. My image is different. Is inverted. So I really like this Hector. I remember watching FG3000 making a video about Romancing SaGa Re universe, and he was saying that they look like punk rockers from the 80s. And it's just like that. He looks like a punk rocker guy. I'm trying to remember the exact person that he reminds me of. He looks like a punk rocker. This is amazing, amazing art. Do you guys know FG3000? It's another very good YouTuber. Very good. I enjoy myself too much when I watch his content. And he said that Romancing SaGa was very good. I also saw that the gacha Reddit was having a specific topic about Romancing SaGa. There was a lot of good feedback coming from there. So we can expect this game to evolve and get more exposure. But it still have some limits because of not having collabs. Collabs on global audiences do help making a game more known to other people. So yeah, Pokemon Seisha says, I love his style. You're talking about G3000, right? He's nice. Okay, thumbnails are good. So Armando Santos is here. Oh, welcome to the stream. I didn't notice that you were here. Thank you for coming as well. Armando Santos is one of my earliest subscribers. I still remember him all the time. He always comments. It's very nice to have someone that is still following you. It's not easy to build even a small community. I watched some people start creating content and just trying, and sometimes you even lose subscribers on a day. Yeah, it's normal. You lose subscribers and then you just get, what am I doing wrong? Sometimes just that people don't have time to watch all your content, and then eventually they stop playing the games that you cover. And that's the bad part about covering mobile games, because if you reach a point where the game that you cover does not succeed, you are just hitting a rock. And it happened to me before with 2 games I played, and it's bad. I just hope Romancing SaGa Re universe can stay alive for as much as we can. But it seems that it will, because go to Facebook and search the name Romancing SaGa Re universe. You see that there is a Taiwan and Chinese community, and the Chinese, I think it's Hong Kong, Mackay, and Singapore. They are talking a lot about Romancing SaGa, even more than the global audience. And Square Enix was just so smart that they made just a single app. I think that when they started talking about localizing Romancing SaGa Re universe, they decided to just let me just run something here so it doesn't get just stopped. And they saw that there was an audience on Chinese speaking communities and Korean speaking communities, but they thought that, well, if we are localizing the game for Chinese and Taiwan and Korean, we can localize it globally. And it's just one single app, so meaning that they can save us. If the global audience, meaning that the Chinese and the Korean audience, keeps playing Romancing SaGa, they may save the game for us with their purchases, depending on the global. Sometimes they say that global spends less money than other regions. I don't know if this is really true, but if it is, to make Romancing SaGa Re universe close off, for it to close off, would take the other regions to also be a failure. I don't think this will happen, because this game does not force you to spend, and they really love when the game is like this. But people still like competitivity as well, and on this game we don't have that. Competitivity drives to people toward power, and power can be purchased in mobile games. This is why it becomes a little unhealthy. But to each their own. Some people like this environment. I'm not exactly a fan of that. I like competitivity when we are on the same rules or similar rules, as I can't use my knowledge to beat your power. There are games that you can do that. I played once some time ago called Valiant Force, and on that game, power alone won't get you to the top. Sure, the top whales were always to the top, but I could beat people with my knowledge, and that was awesome. That's something that I like. Not when a game just makes everything purchasable, that if you have all of that, you just smash every single people that do not spend. This becomes something that creates a toxic environment, and too much competitivity becomes cancerous sometimes. I don't know. So let's see if there are more people talking here. In Japan, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius had a collaboration with a game, and maybe they do it on global as well to bring people in. Brave Exvius has a lot of collaborations, actually. I love the 80s styles, and Hector just screams the 80s. Not only Hector, let's just see on some other characters here. We have, I think, a lot of characters that sound like they could just be on the cover of some CDs from the 80s. Let's see here. Jared, I actually just started JoJo a few days ago. JoJo. JoJo is something so unique that it's, I think it's timeless. Everyone will remember JoJo in the future. They will just remember it for his uniqueness, and guys, art is all about being unique. So let's see if we have some more interesting styles. We have Albert is very shiny, Hector is pretty nice. I really enjoy Hector. Rouge, it feels like someone that is trying to be a prophet. Let's see if we have more 80s here. No, this is not an 80s. This one is like Madonna. Gray, poor Gray. Robin Fake is just party too much. Cat is more towards the current level of animes, and the art is pretty nice. Ellie also is very more recent type of art. Mikhail, oh no. We have this lizard here. Guys, we have a lizard. I want to train Terry and no way. Albert is very shiny. Ini, not so much. Let's see, but yeah, see if it remembers. See if reminds me of 80s as well. Let's see if we have more. I think people will just feel strange for Robin, because it's just looks like Robin from Batman. Not exactly, looks more like a sidekick for Zorro. Let's see if we have more. I also think that people should be very happy with this flurry. We will get the second one very soon. Mariah feels like hand-drawn art. Very nice as well. Henry is very ugly. It's also one of those games that had the worst art in my opinion. Limited Saga is the worst one looking of all the Saga series. We have more 80s here. We don't have more 80s. This one is more in par with the original arts. Someone was saying that this guy here is dying. Does it say it? Details. Doesn't have a long list to live. Yeah, he's dying. I hope that he gets an SS that is way overpowered, so that justifies. The other version of Sylph also remembers some cartoon of the 80s. JoJo art, I'm on episode 18 of season 1. JoJo pose. Joseph is my favorite JoJo. I really like Joseph. Joseph is pretty nice as well, because I was not a big fan of Jonathan. Well, you have a lot to go still. I'm on part 8. You are watching JoJo. I need to watch JoJo because I never watched it. I only saw the art. Oh, this guy here looks like he came from JoJo as well. I remember FG3000 said about something, yeah, put in there. When I was a kid, I remember that I was also trying to dub some of my games. All the games I was dubbing the moves, even Street Fighter moves I was dubbing. I really like to dub. I even thought about pursuing a career in dubbing, but it's not as easy as it seems. This guy here is more on part of the original art for the game. Zumbi as well. There's not many more. This guy here reminds me of something. He even has the name for it. He reminds of Sweet Coding too. There is a character called Georg. He also uses words, great swords. He also has a cap. He also uses green. I don't know. Maybe they use this as a nod to the character. So we have Georg here. Any one of you played Suikoden? And he looks like he's came from JoJo, but with a touch of One Piece. Let's see, we have too many shining stuff here. Too many shiny stuff. This still looks like 80s. Looks like actually look at drawing. This guy here is from the 80s. There are some Marvel comics from the 80s and the 70s that were drawn like this. I don't really like when a game has just so much diverse type of art. I remember playing Fire Emblem Heroes when it launched, and there was just so much diversity on the art that it didn't really make sense. But there are some arts here that I don't really like, but on the end of the day, it's still okay. Yeah. This was all of my characters. I don't have all the characters, I still have to get a lot of them. But I really like when a game has just so many characters that you can choose for, different play styles and things like that. Let me see if you still have some questions you're gonna go to because you're really enjoying the show. Trust me, you are talking about Jojo and Jotaro. Well guys, I think this is it. I will be closing the stream in 5 minutes from now, so if you still have some questions, please say. I will get a cup of water because I'm thirsty. I'm talking for almost 4 hours straight. I never do that. So stay here. Tell me something that you still have any question or any suggestion, and I'll get back in a minute. Someone is asking a good stage to farm for the Dark Staff. Let's just go there. I think we still have time for that. Another one is asking that he's just got Rouge and he's using Monica, Kaiser, Cat, and Nectar, and the healer girl from the event. I think you should drop either Actor or it depends, or Monica. It will depend on the content. Let's see, did you talk about the Christmas banner? I did. I was talking about I will try to get Azami even though I do not have her. It's because she gets stronger with submission. And I like to just collect characters. It's not the best banner, we'll be having more banners that are better. Rock Bouquet banner will be way better than this one. We also have a New Year's banner that adds a new style for the protagonist, but with just that status yet, he will not become as good as he can in the future. But some banners, some festival banners will return, so do not get spread out. If you do not get the character, you can still try in the future when they release comeback banners with seasonal units. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Scene606. Thank you for sticking with me, for watching the content that I make. Thanks everyone for watching this. Let's see, have a good night, you as well, Jared. Let's see, I'm gonna head up. See you later. Bye, see you later as well. Let's see, say you should take it easy. I appreciate the handle click on the name he dropped. Yeah, that Georg remembers too much. Georg also appears on Suikoden 5, but he has a very different style. Who would you hate the Christmas banner on a tier list? I'm planning to make a tier list because I do not agree with all the tier lists available in the internets right now. I didn't make a tier list yet. I made a picture with recommended characters that you should summon or focus on, but a tier list takes some more time to just study all the characters. I will do this, just give me like 3 days and I will probably make a tier list. You know, making a video explaining what to prioritize when buying, exchanging on the shop. This one, it will come probably in 2 days. Okay, I will make a video about this. Let's see, thank you so much for the stream. Thank you so much for coming as well. Have a good night, have a good rest. Alan Koyman is using Sofia, Azami, Gustav, Katarina, and SS Rouge. Yeah, this thing is good. You should be using this till you hit a roadblock, and then if you hit a roadblock, it's just that you need different types of damage. Should I be saving for the limited banners since those do not combat? Yeah, this is what I'll be doing. I will only be summoning on limited time banners. Simply because I want more collection of characters, and having more collection of characters means that you get more bonus damage for weapon types and overdrive. Thanks for the stream, love the content you've been making. Thank you for coming, Pokemon Seishu. Thank you for the help you made, the donation. And have a good night and a good rest. Thank you all, guys. I'm signing off. We see each other on the next video and in the next stream. I will probably make 2 streams. I will make a poll on my community bar on the channel, and you guys can suggest a different day on the week and one on the weekends, so we can make different time zones so everyone can join. Okay? Thank you so much. We see each other on the next